on. Kiddos, don't do that. Yeah, this looks like, makes me look all tiny. But I'm just skinny Hulk. I'm just not hulking out. I need... Skinny Hulk needs his glasses, because... Unless I turn into Skinny Hulk, and then I don't need them, because I got... Well, I still got pretty shitty eyesight. I'll be right back, hang on. I have really important things I gotta say. One is I just moved some insulation and opened up the attic and breathed in crap. Hang on. You're being good, dog. You're being good. Yeah, it's my live streaming marathon. Move, bucket. I need water to wash down some of that insulation I was breathing in, or dust, or whatever it is. But I'm working outside, so my nose is irritated from the cold. You know, it is. It sucks. Looks like a raccoon on the shelf. Where? Where's a raccoon? That's a cat. It's a feline. What's up, Riggy? Well, I was trying to get everything done so I could do this, because this is one of my jobs. I have more than one. This is one of them. Live streaming. I don't know if I had to figure it out. No, I do pretty good. Some nights I do okay. Some nights I do nothing. But that's not what it's about anyway. It's about communicating with my family, my YouTube family that I love so much. I do. So even though that I'm fucking irate, you know, the dogs are... I'm trying to get the shit done. I got Tonka being a dick. I have to put on a smile. That's how I am with a dog, too, like a client. I gotta put on the smile. I gotta take him out and... Do you live in East... Yeah, I live in New York. New York State. Where do you live? I've been away. Nice to see you. That's cool. Is that Neela? Nelly Belly? I don't know who that... Oh, California? That's cool, California. Forgot where I was going with that. I don't know. Anyway, this is important. I'm sure things are stressful for you, but we really appreciate your videos. Well, thank you, Riggy. No, they're not always stressful. It's just I'm you know, I want to get to the live stream. And I'm trying to put insulation in the attic and feed the dogs and feed the cats. You know, so I'm just like, are you going to live stream? Yeah, probably. Clearly I'm not tonight, am I? I was just up in Sam's room because I had to go to the attic through Sam's room. I was just hanging out with him. I think I pretty much made it clear the other day that we need a stool, at least one stool. I don't want to stand, man. I'm on my feet all day. If I'm going to live stream, I have got to sit down. So Sam's perch is sort of high. It snowed today. You know, so I'm outside working in the cold, my nose, you know, working in the cold, it irritates the sinuses and shit, and then I come inside, cold, hot. I work every day, so it's like we didn't get a chance to go look for a stool someplace. So Sam, you know, I have to sit down. There's only so much. Anyway, what the fuck? This broad? That ain't Betty White. Destiny said Betty White's the only one that's still alive. I'm not gonna say good, but listen, I didn't like Maud. All right, I didn't. What, do you want me to say that I like B. Arthur? I'd be lying. Just one of those. Yeah, but it has to do with you paying me to do a board and train. I can't give you advice on an aggressive dog over a fucking live stream. You have problems with your dog and you're looking for a quick solution. I have an aggressive dog coming here in January from Indonesia. Right? This guy's smart. But you want me to give you some quick tip. It's aggressive. Be careful. Okay? Be careful. Is food aggressive with you, the owner? You better be careful. And if it bites you, you signed a contract with that dog, okay? Estelle Getty. Sup, or my mom will shoot. Listen, is that who this is? Estelle Getty? Can't stand her. She was horrible. I hated that show. Betty White, I'm a huge fan. It's a puppy and it's trying to bite you. Dude, you got issues, you know. Puppies, come here. Send your puppy to me. I'll train it for you. It'll take 90 days. You can find the prices on my website. Okay? Send it to me on a plane or bring it to me. Drop it off, hand it to me, and go back to California for 3 months. And then your dog won't have issues. That's all I can tell you. It's just, you have a puppy and you're like, what? How do you put it? Let me read this again. Any tips on how to stop from being dog from stop being aggressive when taking food away from it? It's a puppy, dude. It's a puppy. You having problems with the puppy? What do you mean aggressive? How old is this puppy? This is the one that her and B. Arthur. Oh my God. This is Estelle Getty. You don't take the food away. Well, yeah, I sort of let puppies, I feed them the proper amount, but you should be able to take the food away from the dog, okay? But yeah, I'm sort of like I feed the dog. Why are you taking the food away? 2 months, it's a Great Dane. So, yeah, why are you taking its food away? It's a puppy, like, and you're gonna have a large breed. You have a large breed dog, and you're already like, I mean, the most basic thing. Like, you should be able to get its food away. But why are you taking the puppy's food away? I could see, I sort of just feed the dogs, but I train them like if I'm using a retrieving item or something, they need to deliver it to my hand, and you know, they will find pheasant wings and stuff like that, which you could consider food. But I don't have this trouble with dogs, 2 months or whatever. You're gonna have problems, I'm telling you. You are gonna have problems. I'm sorry. It's, you know, and let me leave you with this statistic. 49% of all puppies that are acquired are given up the first year. That's almost 50%. And you're already having problems. That's a really bad sign. So it's a 50-50 proposition that you'll still have the dog in, you know, 9-10 months. You got a dog, you didn't allocate money to get it trained, and you're trying to do it yourself, and that's an expensive dog, man. Great Dane? You have a Great Dane puppy? Those aren't cheap. It's an investment to get it trained, you know. It's not, I assume it's not going that, you know, it's not going well, you know. You probably love the dog and everything, but it is not going well for you because you're making some rookie mistakes. Yeah, I sort of agree with the person. Like, why are you taking the food away? You just got to cause a problem. But your dog should have some kind of out command, which the dog's 2 months old and you're a novice. So at that point, I'm not really training, drop it, or anything like that. At 2 months, your dog's, it's like 8 weeks old? You have an 8-week-old puppy? How long have you had this puppy, by the way? How long have you had it? It's 8 weeks old, right? Is that what you're telling me? 2 months, 8 weeks? Is that right? How long have you had the puppy in your house? Nothing. I can't stand this broad in that show. The only one I like is Betty White. That Maude, she had a spin-off show from Archie Bunker. She came on the Archie Bunker show and people loved her. Oh, isn't she bawdy and, you know, isn't she a fucking bossy broad or something? I don't know. Doesn't she have really nice short hair? I don't know. I don't know what her deal was. Betty White is yeah, I agree. Betty White's awesome, but Estelle Getty? Ugh. Wait a minute. You've had her for 3 weeks. How old was this dog when you got this dog? How old was the dog? Was the dog 5 weeks old? Why did you get a 5-week-old dog? Yeah, I know. Hang on, Wolfpack. How did you get a 5-week-old puppy? I want to say it's like a month old. It was small. Wait a minute, you don't even know how old the dog is? It's a month old? Or when you got it, it was 4 weeks old? It was 4 weeks old. Where'd you get a 4-week-old puppy? When I got it, where did you get a 4-week-old puppy? Did you buy it? Did you buy a 4-week-old puppy? My friend is a breeder. Your friend is a breeder, and he gave you a 4-week-old puppy? He's not a very good breeder, is he? Do you know when you're supposed to get the dog? At 8 weeks. The dog is supposed to be with the litter and its mother, okay? With the litter. You're gonna have so many problems with this dog. Your friend that's a breeder is an asshole, okay? Just flat out. Terrible to dogs. You're gonna have, during those periods, you know, 1 week they open their eyes and they're with the litter. That's where they learn all their social skills they need in life. All of them. But your dog got robbed because your friend that's the breeder that gave you the dog, just, here, take it. He didn't give a shit. It's one less dog I have to worry about. He gave it to you at 4 weeks. You sound foolish. You do. You sound foolish. Can't talk to you anymore, okay? Because you're wasting my time. Because you didn't even do basic. You didn't get any basic knowledge about a puppy before you got it. You just, okay, I'll take it. You weren't even sure if it was 4 weeks or 5 weeks old. Either way, you should be getting it right now where you have it. How did you think it was an advantage to get it at 4 weeks? You could go online and find this out. in some states, it's totally illegal. It's illegal to get a dog before 8 weeks. And you got a dog at 4 or 5 weeks. There's a reason why it's illegal. Your dog's going to be a freaking mess. And, yeah, it's illegal in Alabama. And you're feeding it and trying to take its food away. So you're just causing problems, aren't you? That dog, I guarantee you, will be in the system. It won't be in your house. You are the perfect example of a person that never should have gotten a dog. Never. You don't have the, probably you don't have the money to get it trained anyway, but, you know, wow. Wow. We don't need any more of your bullshit here, okay? You are the perfect example of a rotten human being. Oh, I had Great Danes before, but never got one this young. Yeah, I bet. Well, if you had Great Danes before, you had Great Danes, so you've had multiple dogs, but you thought it was okay to get a puppy at 4 weeks? What? This is nonsense. It's nonsense. You've had Great Danes before. Well, I bet what happened to those dogs that we don't want to know? Were they deemed stupid and then, you know, they ended up in the system? Because that's very common too. Somebody gets one dog and then it doesn't work out, and then they just go ahead and get rid of that dog, and because it's stupid, they think that they're going to have a smart dog next time. They do it again. This dog is going into the system. Everybody that knows about dogs in this chat knows this dog is going into the system. I never get rid of a dog. Oh, okay. Right. But you got a dog at 4 weeks, and you're asking in a chat, you're asking a dog trainer, how do I get to, I know, the dog is going to be a freaking mess. How do I keep the dog from being aggressive when taking away its food? I feed the puppies. I don't even like bring anything into it like that. My other Great Dane were good dogs, but this puppy has food aggression. Yeah, it sounds like you caused it, didn't you? Oh, so you're already labeling this dog, aren't you? You already label the dog. Your other Great Danes were good, but not this one. This one has food aggression. And you're taking its food away as a puppy. You're not just feeding it. You're trying to take it away. It should have been with its mother and its litter until this point where you have it. All those weeks you've had this puppy should have been with the litter, jerk. Everybody in this chat thinks you're horrible that knows dogs. You see? So we're just going to say goodbye to you because, and I'll just say this. I feel really sorry for this dog. This dog didn't have to have any issues, but you and your friend, the breeder, you know, horrible. I don't believe you about your other Great Danes, okay? I don't even know that you had Great Danes, right? You don't know anything about dogs. Nothing. Yet you got a puppy at 4 weeks. And you're saying my other dogs were great, right? But this one has food aggression because you're taking the food away from it. I feed the puppies, okay? He is healthy dog, just has some food aggression. What about the behavioral issues from taking it from the litter at 4 weeks? It's 8 weeks old. Some food aggression. Why are you taking the food away from the puppy? Why don't you just feed it the normal amount? Tell us. The puppy has behavioral problems because it was taken too early. Correct. And it's living with this person that isn't just feeding the dog. While he is eating, he growls when you are close and pet him. Why are you petting him while he's eating, dick? Let him eat. What's the matter with you? You think that you're helping? Oh, look, he growls when I pet him. I'm going to keep petting him. You're a mess, man. You're a freaking mess. Okay? You are a freaking mess. We don't need your nonsense here. You are a real problem. You should never be allowed to have a dog. This dog is never, you already labeled it. Oh, my other dogs were good. But this poor puppy, why don't you go find a home for this poor puppy with somebody that understands it? You can't afford to get it trained. You're looking for advice on a dog trainer's chat. It is sad. You're a sad human being. You should have never gotten this dog. You're in that 50%. You get a puppy, you already label it. Oh, my other dogs were good. It's 8 weeks old, and you're already saying that my other dogs were good, but this one isn't good. It's a puppy, dick. What's the matter with you? And you did all this to it, you and this person that you got the dog from at 4 weeks. You're petting it, Whitey. Listen, tool. You know what I do with a puppy that comes here? When I feed it in a crate. I'm not petting it. You're petting it and trying to take its food away. Why? Why are you giving the dog food aggression? You know nothing about dogs, dude. Nothing. You don't care. This is all about you, isn't it? Yeah, they all eat in a crate. That's right. That's the way you end up with a dog that doesn't have food aggression. Not this idiot. Here you go, puppy. I'm going to pet you. And while you growl, I'm going to pet you more. So you're giving a positive reinforcement for growling. What a tool. You should be ashamed of yourself. I don't know how old you are. You sound like you're about 18. What a shame. What a shame. Bye. And he's taking the food away. Yeah, it's growling, so I'm going to take the food away. Yeah, he is. He's basically teasing it. That's correct. You're cruel. You're cruel, dude. You're cruel. 4-week-old puppy. You get a puppy at 8 weeks. 7 weeks? Acceptable. 7.5 weeks? Acceptable. But 8 weeks is the general. Not you. You'll get it at 4 weeks. Did you bottle feed it too? That'll really screw up a dog. You couldn't leave it with the mother, could you? You were so excited. Oh, please. Can I take it now? Man, I'd see this stuff in Brooklyn. I would. I'd see this stuff in Brooklyn. People get a pit pregnant, and then they're giving the pit away at 4 weeks with a bottle and shit. Dogs are always a mess. Always a mess. There's nothing worse than the backyard breeder. If you're going to get a dog, you're going to buy a dog, you pay some serious money for it. Oh, yeah. It's so sad. You just bummed everybody out. You bummed everybody out with your nonsense because we know what's going to happen to this dog. What a tool. Let's go back to Estelle Getty. Horrible. This is the one I was talking about. Like, I was talking to Destiny. We went, what's up, Trevor? We went to Dollar General, right? And I was talking about, like, this is the older one. Like, this one was somebody's mom, wasn't it? Was this Maud's mom or something? It was like the 3 broads that always talked about doing it with a guy, you know, or inferred that they were going to do it. And then there was the grandma, right? It was like somebody's mom. That's Estelle Getty, right? My own mother is just like her. Meaning what? Like Estelle Getty? Like looks like her? Yeah, it's a cheap pet. What do you mean? How is she like Estelle Getty? What if she's like Betty White? Yeah, acts like her. Like, see, I'm going to be straight up with you here. Because Maude was on the show, B. Arthur. If that show came on, I could watch it for like 30 seconds. Betty White is fucking badass. You are correct. Flat out. Talk about bawdy talk. But Maude and this broad. And who's the other? Oh, I remember the other broad. I remember. She's like, Madge, no. She had blonde hair. dyed blonde hair, of course. Um, you know who I'm talking about. There was Maud, there was Betty White, Estelle Getty, and what's the other broad's name? She was real horrible. I couldn't stay, Madge too, but one of them might have been named Madge. Hey, Destiny! Do you know the name of the Golden Girls?
I know Dorothy.
Dorothy.
Not B. Dorothy, Blanche.
Blanche! Horrible.
And,
Maud was Maud, right?
Maud, yeah, Maud.
Maud.
And Blanche. And
Who was Betty White?
that's what I can't remember.
We liked her. So, Blanche, yuck. Who was Estelle Getty? What was her name? I can't believe that Destiny watched this. I mean, the show was like on like in 1980 or something.
It's still on.
It's still on. It's fucking. Oh my god. Cloris Leachman was one of them. No, Cloris Leachman was not. Cloris Leachman had a house in the Catskills, and when I go to the National Shakespeare Conservatory, sometimes we would see her like going and getting her mail. I like Cloris Leachman. TV is a cesspool. Not all of it. Not all of it. Come on, Trevor. Don't be that way.
Oh, Betty was Rose.
What? Betty was Rose. That's the only one that
B's name was Dorothy.
Oh, B. Arthur's name was Dorothy. It wasn't Maud.
And then the older woman, the mom was Sophia.
This is Sophia. Can't stand her. Can't stand her. What? And Betty White was the real body talking one, right?
Yeah.
But they all would infer that they like.
Blanche was the promiscuous one.
Yeah, Blanche, the blonde. Who played Blanche?
Rue McClanahan.
Oh, Rue McClanahan or
Yeah.
something? Yeah. Can't stand her. I put her at the same level as this broad, Estelle Getty. Horrible. Why does Destiny, what? I don't even want to know why she watched the show. But
Good show. Oh, sisterhood and friendship.
did you all hear that? She says that the Golden Girls was about sisterhood and friendship. Oh my God. Baby. Oh my God. She knows the song. Thank you for being a friend. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Did any of them smoke cigarettes?
Probably.
Maud did. That show was horrible. B. Arthur and Maud, the spinoff from Archie Bunker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Uh-huh. The Jeffersons I liked. I liked that show. Thank you. Horrible. And Rue McClanahan should go, these two should go in the, I want to say Blanche was a smoker. I think so too. These two, Estelle Getty and Rue McClanahan, should go in the Hall of Fame of like horrible actors and just annoying older broads. If there was such a Hall of Fame, here they are. Now, I don't want to talk bad about Robin Williams, but he annoyed me too for some reason. Mork from Mork. And then I'd see him on I'm going to talk about the people I've found annoying. And he's deceased. So a friend of mine worked with him and said that he was totally normal. So he said he's not like that in real person. Like when he goes on a show, a talk show, he starts doing his bit, But it was his bit that bothered me. Like, do you ever turn it off? Mork? Do you ever turn it off, Mork from Mork? Evidently he did when he was doing a movie. You talk to him, he's totally normal. He's not doing Shazbot or whatever he would say. Nanu. He doesn't do that. I asked Patrick if he did that. He goes, no, it's totally normal. Totally normal. I didn't meet him, but there was a after party in my building for Patrick's movie. And God, who was that one woman? I met her in the hallway. God, she said, she came, I'm trying to remember her name. She was in Patrick's movie. She said, are you somebody I should know? I said, well, probably not. Something like that. And she said, she was on the West Wing. She was on the West Wing. God, I can't remember her name. She's very friendly. Just talked to her for a little bit. I said, the party's upstairs. It's on the tip of my tongue. But this horrible creature, I love the West Wing too. God, that woman's, she was like, I can't remember her name. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It was one of my brushes with greatness I've had over the years. Like, you know, not, older, not far from my age, maybe a little bit younger, blondish, brunette, reddish. Maybe she was, like, I don't know. Like that, whatever Rance Priebus did, that job, like, took care of the, I think that's what she played. I can't remember her name. It has been so long, but that was a pretty good show. I did enjoy it. I thought it was sort of interesting. Now I can't get that. Stockard Channing. Yeah, Stockard Channing. Yeah, that's who it is. She's very friendly. She's very, very friendly, very nice. Kind of laughed at me when I said, no, I'm nobody. She said, oh, you're somebody. What do you do? Something like that. I said, I make art. Yeah, Stockard Channing. Not to be confused with Carol Channing, who we're talking about another broad. Oh, talk about annoying Bette Midler. Freaking. Okay, so we go to Robin Williams, annoying, Bette Midler. I find her really annoying. And my friend did her garden design and shit. And she raved about her, said that she was great. And I'm like, God, how can you work for that woman? She's such a brassy broad. Like, she goes, yeah, that's what she's about. And I'm like, okay. I don't know. She's just like, she's one of those people, if a show comes on, right? Wait a minute. Yeah, Bette Midler, not Carol Channing. Carol Channing's probably 110 years old. But Bette Midler, she comes on, I have to turn it off. I can't deal with her. I'm just like, how annoying can you be, woman? I guess her garden was pretty hot. That's what my friend said. But anyway, Bette Midler, I just don't. Maybe it's her name, Bette. Like, shouldn't it be like Beth? And that's what I always say to my friend. I'd go, where were you? Were you over at Bette Midler's house? Just to be annoying. And since I knew that my friend liked her clients a lot, I'd always say, how's Bette Midler's job? Or how's that job going? Well, it's fantastic. They are really nice people, so. Yeah, but she's so brassy. What was she on Broadway in a show called Kiss My Brass or something? Oh my God. Yeah, Robin Williams was just too much, man. It's like Bette Midler is sort of the same way. Could you just tone it down? Now, my friend who did the garden design for her said, she's not like that. It's like, me, I'm really like this all the time. Okay. But she said she's not like that. Like, Bette and her husband are like, she said, oh, they're very nice. No, she's not. She's not, whatever she does. Fucking kiss my brass. No, I didn't want to go see that. I haven't wanted to go see Broadway. The last time I saw a Broadway show, it wasn't Broadway, it was like in St. Louis. It was like at the Muni Opera. Like, that was Carol Channing doing Hello, Dolly. She was maybe 110 then, and that was in the 80s. So I don't even know if Carol Channing's still alive. But I'd rather, like, if I was going to go get coffee and I had the choice of Carol Channing or Bette Midler, I'd take Carol any day. Here, jump in the wheelchair, let's go. I'm sorry, I just feel that way. Bette's annoying, like Robin Williams was. Like, they never, I never see them on, like it would Johnny Carson or the Tonight Show, whatever it was, the David Letterman. I never saw them just sort of like answering questions and being themselves. They're always trying to do shtick, which I can relate because it's easier to do that. It is. It's much easier to do that. Like you go into a routine. You know, that way you don't have to answer questions because you're just, you know, it's a stream of consciousness. So I get it. God damn it, I hope I'm not like them. That'd be terrible. Yeah, you're like the male Bette Midler. You're like a hybrid. You're so annoying, Peter. I probably am. I know I annoy people. It's easy for me to talk about dogs, though. Like radio shows. I haven't done any. I stopped doing podcasts because it's stupid. I was doing this radio show in Australia for a while. It's stupid. People calling up with inane questions. I have a dog, and I don't want it to go in the car, so I bought a horse trailer, and it didn't want it to go in the car because they have leather seats, you know. So they bought this horse trailer for the Roddy, right? And I said, well, you know, do better in a crate in your car. But I didn't want to go in the crate, so that was the stump the dog trainer question. I'm like, train it, first of all. You know, your dog is clearly not trained. People are so stupid. I was like, well, I don't know, maybe pull a rope and drag it in there and get it used to it. That's not how I would do it. I'd put it on. Jim Carrey, thank you. Thank you. Destiny likes him. He is on the list of annoying people. He annoys the shit out of me. Fuck, thank you. What do you say about Jim Carrey? Seems like he would be way too much to handle judging by his interviews, but I saw in a documentary where he seemed really chill. That's probably true. That is probably true, because that is another example of the guy that goes into shtick. I will say this about Jim Carrey, is he has a face made of rubber. It's pretty amazing. The first movie that I saw of Jim Carrey was he was doing a show with whatever, Mary Tyler Moore, or whatever her name was. And it was a long time ago. It was the first movie that he did. It was like Doing Time on Maple Drive or something. It was a serious movie. It was about people that were dealing with the repercussions of suicide. So, you know, serious shit. You know, you could see, comedians can usually do, they can be real serious and real dark. Robin Williams could do it. Jim Carrey can do it. But Jim Carrey, if you give him the option of doing a serious movie or talking about poo, he's going to make poo jokes. That's the truth. He'd rather do that. That Dumb and Dumber, no way, man. I'm not watching that bullshit. That's fucking horrible. I do like Jim Carrey, but my wife and I, like you, I can't imagine dealing with him in a relationship. Yeah, like, is he always going to be doing that shtick? Like, radio or whatever he fucking does. I don't know. His face is like rubber, though, which is really amazing. It's really expressive. So, he's a painter, I know that, and he paints like cartoonish political stuff. You know, like a gallery will show his stuff because he's Jim Carrey. Somebody will buy his shit because he's Jim Carrey. What do I think of the quality of work? You know, he's an actor. He's an actor, and he looks like he likes to paint, so good for him. I put him on the same level as George Bush, the painter George Bush, the ex-president. George Bush likes to paint. Good for him. You know, he does these sort of like portraits of people. It's interesting because he's a president and he likes to paint. Um, Winston Churchill liked to paint. If they weren't who they were, nobody would be interested in them. That's a fact. Nobody would show their work, George Bush or Jim Carrey. That's what I think. Well, I don't know. Jim Carrey's are sort of political. Maybe that's not true. If you can't do it good, do it political, which you could accuse me of that. I got to go over here for a second. All right? I'm going over here. All right? Oh, I didn't bring my thing. Hang on, I'll be right back. There's Destiny wearing a flannel shirt. That's nice. Where'd you get that?
I had it forever.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I really saw
I want to say something real serious. Maybe I can convince somebody of this, but this nonsense of anti-vaxxers, this conspiracy theory shit, is making it so we can't get herd immunity because it keeps mutating. Now we have something coming out of South Africa called the Omicron. The Omicron, which is a mutation of COVID. They only have 37% vaccination rate there. I don't know why it's so low, but in certain areas, it's low here, too. So we got a spike. We got spikes going on all over. People that are unvaccinated. I urge you to call your doctor if you're uncomfortable with it. Maybe they can explain it to you. Listen to what your doctor says. If your doctor says it's a good idea, don't do it because I'm not a doctor. But we are gonna keep having problems. That's the whole deal. This United States is donating vaccines to countries around the world because it isn't a problem in the United States. It's a pandemic means it's global. If it turns into an endemic, then that means we can deal with it like we deal with it, like the flu. Everybody gets a flu shot every year. We reach herd immunity, but we're not going to reach herd immunity by vaccination unless, like I believe, I could be wrong, but you need about 75 to 80% of the population vaccinated. And it's not going to happen with countries like South Africa. Clearly, it's causing a problem. I think that we're not going to let South Africa, we're blocking them from coming here. They said in about 2 weeks we'll know if the vaccination that is available, like if those are effective, and it sounds like they might be. But if you know somebody, maybe you can convince them to go talk to their doctor and explain it to them. Okay, now I'll stop. Sorry, anti-vaxxers. I do think that we landed on the moon. JFK Jr. is gone. Just died in a plane crash. I know you think he's coming back and gonna run with the old president, but he's more than likely not going to. Okay? Oh, did you? My dad would have gotten a vaccine for sure, but my dad would have voted for the last president and backed him until the bitter end. I'm pretty sure. My dad voted for Nixon and didn't, I remember when Nixon was impeached, that when Nixon left office, and I said, well, why? And he said, because he's a crook. And then my dad said, well, they all do it, which is bullshit. Not everybody does that. So, that was my dad. My dad loved his firearms, for sure. Can I say this one more time? This broad was the worst. Estelle Getty. Didn't find her funny. I don't know. Maybe I should check her out, see how she was an actor when she was younger. Maybe she was, like a young Doris Day or something, or like Dawn Wells. Do you think this woman was like a young Dawn Wells? I doubt it. I got double vaxxed. I don't even know what that means. That's what you do. I got a booster. I got 2 and then a booster. What, my dad? My dad was all right. He wasn't a perfect man, that's for sure. He had some issues, but he did. He had some issues. One of them was he watched the wrong news programs. And when he was older, that's sort of a problem because people get stuck in their way, so you can't say, Dad, this is all political at this point, you're being lied to. You can't say that, so I'm glad that I'm not glad that my dad was gone, but we would have been fighting. Yeah, that was me as a young pup. Oh. Well, yeah, sure, nobody's perfect. Well, I don't know. You'd have to ask Destiny. She probably thinks I'm perfect. Maybe not. I have my issues. Everybody does. I'm probably, really easy to live with. That's what I think. It means there are 2 shots. Yeah. Pfizer, you get 2. Moderna, you get 2. Then 6 months later, you get a booster. But I believe J&J, they're giving 2 now, too. So, what if this would have been my grandmother? Oh my God. Oh, we gotta go to Grandma's? She's so annoying. You can tell by the way Destiny looks at you that she thinks, oh, come on. Really? Destiny's super beautiful. She is. She's real creative. I could talk more about it, but I won't. 1 or 2 months apart, I can't remember. What? J&J, I believe, is 21 days. I mean, no, not J&J, but Pfizer was 21 days apart. Man, I need this shit cut. This shit is bumming me out. It is just bumming me out. I told you this, man. I had a mask on. I was in Home Depot. Somebody thought I was an old lady. Excuse me, ma'am. Fuck. Oh, all right, thanks, dude. It must be my eyes or, dreamy. I probably have the eyes of Estelle Getty, I've been called a dude with my mask on. Is that true? Is that true? You have, why? You got short hair or what? Like, Peter ever wear a bandana? Like how? Like this? No, I'd wear a mask. Those aren't effective. Yeah, oh, I see. It was in a bun and a hoodie. My husband has been bald since he was 25. I've had hair since birth. That's true. Lots. So I consider myself lucky. Um, it's true. What do you mean? Do I ever wear a bandana? Nobody does this anymore with bandanas because most people know that it's really not effective. Um, you know, I believe the mask, and what I do is I take like the blue mask and I twist the thing so it's a little bit tighter, pulls it tighter. Oh yeah, plain Trevor. The real Trevor's here that's probably going to end up being a moderator because he doesn't want to be a moderator, so he probably will be. I love you, Peter. I'm so happy to it doing well. You're doing well. Oh, you mean my hair? Has anybody seen the mask with the bling on the rhinestones? What, there's like a mask that's all blinged out, like it's bedazzled? Yes, I had one of those bling masks. What, it's like a bedazzled mask? Is that what you're talking about? Do you like... I don't know what you're talking about. Bedazzled, yes. Well, thank you, Trevor the younger. Thank you, Les Trevor. There's Trevor, they're probably going to end up being a moderator, and there's Trevor, plain Trevor, right? Well, thank you. I'm just a. What did I miss? Had to stay. Oh, I was just saying. Oh, the other Trevor's here. You're the Trevor that could probably be a moderator, because you didn't want to be a moderator, and you don't say anything foolish. So you're in good standing. That's all I'm saying. You have PL saying you should be a moderator too. Trevor, you're not going to be a moderator, I don't think, because you would love to be a moderator. Where Trevor, the original Trevor, he don't give a shit. See? Where's your picture, Trevor? Oh. Pigeon Lady and Trevor got something going on. Bedazzle mask, yes. It keeps going away. What? I see you have a picture. Knock it off. She's lovely. Oh, really? You and PL are hitting it off, huh? She's single now. She got rid of Foxy. So he doesn't want, Foxy didn't want the pigeons living with him. Like, he wanted PL to live with him, but not, the pigeons. She's Pigeon Lady. If I was hanging with somebody and they said, like, one of the pets needs to go, I'd be like, what? What are you talking about? Foxy came begging. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. So are you going to take him back? He wanted you to get rid of the pigeons. Are you going to, I don't know, are you going to take him back? Oh, PL and Trevor are flirting. What disaster. Pigeons are nothing. Okay. But he doesn't like the pigeons, obviously. Like, how are you going to deal with that? He should love you for who you are. Tell Foxy to get rid of his kids. Does he have kids? How old are the kids? How old are Foxy's kids? I hope one of them's your age so I can give you some advice on how to deal with them. Yeah, he's older. He's like my age, right? He's like a little younger than me. He's got, kids. Oh, he's got no kids. Oh, all right, that's good. You don't have to deal with that crap. That could be some crap. Be somebody's stepmom. Be a nightmare, right? I'd never want to be a stepdad, I'll tell you that. That was never going to happen. I never really well, maybe I dated a couple people that, well, no, I didn't. I sort of dated single people. That wasn't dating with that person. They had a kid. When I'd see the kid, I'd be like, the kids, I'd be friendly. Hey, what's up? You know, but I really don't want to be, I didn't want to be no stepdad, you know. No, thank you. My husband is a stepdad. I feel bad for him. He misunderstood what? That you're the pigeon lady? How could he miss that? I'm pissed at Foxy. Right, exactly. Yeah, that's bullshit. You know, I don't want to be no stepdad. If I'm going to be a dad, I'm going to be a full-on dad, okay? You know what I'm saying? I could have a puppy. I am a dad. I have a pigeon for a son. That's the truth. I held the egg with Remy. That's my dad. That's my son. I am a dad. Sometimes I forget. That's my full-on son, right? Bad be the worst, but I had one good one. I'm sure some of them are great. Some of them step in and like, you know, scroll up. Screw that. I'm pissed at Foxy. He misunderstood. My husband is a step. He said he doesn't have a personal issue. He thought the landlord said no, and he thought I was going to sneak them on the property. Well, what's the landlord saying? I see. Well, thank you. Well, does the landlord have an issue with your 45 pigeons that you're going to keep in an apartment? How many pigeons you got? Ever tried zither? I don't know what that is. What's that? Is that like a soft drink? What is that? I'm wearing my fucking muck shoes. I'm taking them off because I got fucking wool socks on them. My feet are kind of sweating. There's snow on the ground here. I don't need wool socks on them. Muck shoes in the house. What's zither? What is that? What are you making shit up? You're making stuff up, aren't you? I don't know what zither is. Yeah, what is zither? That's like Fresca? Is that what you're talking about? Fresca? Just like that? If we were a landlord, I would allow all my tenants to have a maximum of 42 pigeons. Isn't zither oh, yeah, a musical instrument. Yeah, I know what that is. No, I've never done that. I've never played the harpsichord. What else? That other weird thing. There's some musical instruments that are real strange. Yeah, this Bigfoot stuff that's gonna happen. I think I have a way of sneaking a, maybe I could sneak a camera with me somehow to the interior of the sun, and maybe they'll let me go to a planet and where they come from. The landlord needs a written statement from me to ask about putting the birds on the tenancy, but there is an issue because gets a property agent manage the house, so they said no to the birds at first. How many birds do you have, PL? They're fucking pigeons. It's not like you're gonna have a cockatoo screaming. 15. It's quite a lot of pigeons. You need to get an auto harp or a zither. Was 20. Is there like a room that will be the pigeon room? Is there gonna be a pigeon room? Hang on. I got a zither here. Let me go get it. Well, the backyard has a huge get to live in the house. Oh, there's a backyard, so you're putting like an aviary out there. What's the problem? But again, it's permission. I'm waiting on it again. Isn't pigeons big in your country? It is. It's like New York, LA. There's areas of the world where people do pigeon mumbling and shit. People hate them. Oh, really? Yeah, that's sort of here too. A lot of people don't like them because they shit on their building or something. Nothing. Moon shoes. I had to order a special key for the zither pegs. In my area are classified as vermin. Huh. They're a feral domestic bird, you know? So you can tune a zither? No, you can tune a fish. Hang on. What's your opinion of Tom Davis at... Why do you care? Why are you advertising this dick, some dog trainer guy, on my fucking channel, man? What do you care what my opinion is? My opinion is that I'm in New York State and I'm qualified and I don't know anything about the dick. I've just heard his name. How about that? I don't know. I have to order these strings. Know where to get them. Oh, there's special strings. Really? Hang on, I gotta go deal with something. I'll be right back. Okay, hang on. Hey, douche! Where's that? Hang on. know, why would anybody give a shit what my opinion is? I did hear a really fucked up story about that guy, though. So there's a lot of unqualified people saying real fucking stupid shit. I remember Rex, my friend Rex Hughes in Brooklyn. He said, look at this, right? And it was that dude, and he was fucking doing some stupid thing that, like, me and Rex would never do or something. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it was something regarding an e-collar. That's all I remember, and I don't really care. That's the truth. Like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Somebody fucking does something. How's schlep? God, who knows? Oh, there's Chili Mac. Music is so great for your mind. I like playing the guitar. I do. I like playing the guitar a lot. I get a lot of enjoyment out of it. My guitar is totally out of tune, too. And I keep thinking I'm gonna tune it, and for some reason, I don't. Whose shoulders look muscular? Trevor's? Or Lewis's? They're both very handsome. Lewis and Trevor. They're dreamboats, aren't they? And I suspect the PL's, you know, she's white. Peter, you should look good in a Spider-Man outfit. Oh, I could play Spider-Man or Peter Pan for sure. So wait a minute, PL, you have to sort of have like your spider senses kind of about this, right? you're going into it with both eyes open, right? I mean, what is like, if it doesn't come through, you know, if it doesn't come through, like, you can't get rid of the pigeons. And would he give up the deposit and find another place? That would mean he really cared, you know. Why don't y'all just buy a house? And then you could do whatever you want. How about that? I think it would be more economical. You can buy a dump like this for nothing, probably. Just start working on it real slow. Then you could, you know, suggest that. Pandemic's going on. Maybe it's cheap to buy a house right now. Maybe. I think that would be the way to go. Yes, I said that I want it written. If he wants me, then pigeons come. What if I wish I'd like to do Skinny Hulk. I got one I want to do. What about this, PL? So you're gonna move in with Foxy, right? What if living together is totally different than, you know, just going over banging the guy, right? What if there's a problem, right? There's a problem, you know? What if there's a fucking problem? You know, where are you gonna go with the pigeons? Like, oh, that's right, you have known him for a while. That's right. You work together at some point or something like that. I can't remember, but I remember you telling me that. I have a backup. His name is Trevor. Or Ray Hill, moving to Nova Scotia with your pigeons. What's your backup? Living in a tent or something? And a yurt? Are people living in yurts in England? I'd live in a yurt if it was real nice. You know what I want is one of those clear bubble tents. You know, so I could go outside. I'll put some kind of oil-filled space heater in there, or blow air from the inside into that thing, and then it'd be warm. And then I could just lay in there at night, and I like to look at the sky. Well, I got some savings, but if with him, I get to keep $1,000 a month to myself. That will help me push up that faster. I see. That's what it costs to rent $1,000 a month. Hang on. I gotta do something. Be right back. Got some bee pollen. I'm gonna eat that. I was paying $1,800 in Brooklyn, which I had a real good rate. I'd been there a while, and the guy didn't really raise it, and it was a drain coming up with $20-some thousand a year, and trying to keep this place. Tomorrow we are getting a mutual contract mutual contract? What the fuck? I'll buy my own house. You're moving in with him and you're gonna, well, you better if you have the pigeons, I get it. So he can't go back on the pigeons or kick me out. Okay. I see. And what's the stipulations? Like, how are you gonna word it? Like, if it doesn't work out, you get like a certain amount of time or something, and would rather go back 5 years in life or go into space for a month. I lose, what is it? Hang on. Would you rather go back 5 years in life or go into space for a month? I want space for a month, come on. Why would I want to relive 5 years? Come on, man. The last 5 years were fucking rough. No thanks. I'll go forward. I'll go to space. That's the first argument we had so far. How about the makeup sex? Was there any of that, PL? Everything else has been fine. PL, what about makeup sex? Was there any? We don't want to pry. Well, I'm prying. You don't have to tell us. You don't have to tell us, PL. Did you kiss and make up? No makeup sex yet. He's working this week. Yeah, work can be draining. I get it. Yeah, it can. So, he's got to drive all this week. He's doing 12-hour shifts. That's what he does, right? 12-hour shifts. Driving? God damn. That's fucking hell. Does he drink a lot of coffee? That's rough, man. He's a fucking champ for being able to do that. Really? Yes, they are. Say what you need and want. I agree. You have to say what you need and want. He got sent to Newcastle 5 hours, there and 5 hours back. So that's a 10-hour fucking drive. Every day for a fucking week. That's fucking brutal. So, and 3-hour loads. So he does 13-hour days. So no more 12 hours to work. So does he just like walk in the door and walk to the bed and go to sleep? Is that what he does? Oh, hey baby, I gotta sleep. He has to, right? He's gotta be exhausted. It's brutal, I agree, man. Driving fucking anything over an hour for me is brutal. And he gets back home at 10, yes, he goes to bed, he doesn't even eat. He's just tired and wants to eat. So he probably eats fucking crap on the road. Like, I gotta pull in here and eat something, you know. Wow, and he doesn't drink coffee, no caffeine. Huh. God damn. Bacon sandwiches and tea. So he takes bacon sandwiches with him and he drinks what, like cold tea or hot tea? Just like a bacon sandwich with like, does he put mayonnaise on it? Is it on toast? Or like rye bread? Tell us more about his bacon sandwiches. I'm fascinated. Because I like a bacon sandwich. I like it on rye bread with Miracle Whip. Or in your case, it would be that Hunt's salad dressing or whatever they call it. Right? That's sort of like Kewpie. Bacon sandwiches with lettuce and tomato. Oh, a BLT. And on bread or toast. Does he toast it? Yeah, that's a BLT. That's what we call it here. Bacon, lettuce, and tomato. Yeah. Butter and bread. Huh. I made Destiny a sandwich last night. It was a turkey sandwich. and it was on rye bread. I toasted it, and then I buttered it, and then I put the turkey on there, and then I mayonnaise on that, and that was it, on rye, toasted rye. It's pretty good. And nuts. I don't put nuts on a BLT. BLT, man, that sounds great. I'm gonna have to get stuff for BLTs. I like a BLT. I love them, man. I make a good BLT. Destiny will be impressed with my BLT. I'll eat just bacon on bread. Sometimes I'd make extra fajitas and give him them before he left. He likes my cooking, that's why he started dating me. Oh, I see. A way to a man's heart is through his stomach? I've heard that before. Yes, and falafel and lentils. I like falafel. I do. I'll eat lentils too. I like those. I like falafel a lot. Destiny made falafel not too long ago. You gotta love a good BLT. I agree, man. BLTs are delicious. Olives and all the good stuff. And the falafel, it'd be falafel and tzatziki, as far as I'm concerned. We have falafel mix in there. I think we still have some. Eating a diet like that, Rahel. Ever had a tostada? Yeah. Sometimes after work, he'd wait 2 hours for me to drive me home. He even helped me take the pigeons to the vet and from people, so that's why I was shocked at him. I see. Yeah, it's sort of like, he seemed like he was cool with it, I see. Yeah. Okay, you're moving in, but I don't think we can have the pigeons. I fast intermittently. I used to do that. Now I'm just trying to eat a different sort of diet. Trying to eat less candy, that's for sure. No soda. I don't do any soda. Well, I've had some Red Bull. I think he was worried about losing the house. He paid $2,000 to move in. Okay. I need to start doing that again. Watermelon sounds good right now, or cantaloupe. I wish I had some. And he's buying new furniture too. Oh, really? Okay. All right. What are you gonna get? Like a play pit? Do you watch it? Do y'all watch a lot of? Will you watch TV, PL? You like TV? You like some of that British humor? You turn on TV and watch The Office with Ricky Gervais, a genius comedian from not as funny as Benny Hill, but pretty funny. Google Box. I don't know what that is. Is that like Amazon Prime? Is that like Roku TV? Falafel, tzatziki, tabbouleh, tahini, pickled turnips. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Watching weirdos watch TV and laughing at them. Oh. And a Lebanese pita. UK sitcoms are way better. Okay, all right. You're opinionated, I see. Never had pickled turnips. I might have. I might have. I would go in places and do you know what a shawarma sandwich is? It's sort of like a gyro. Do you know what I'm talking about? A shawarma. They would put like pickles in that. I don't know what the difference between a shawarma and a gyro is, but it was very similar. You'd watch those novellas or whatever? I grew up watching Mexican soap operas with my mom. It's called a novella or some shit like that? African soaps are the big thing in Toronto. Really? African soap operas? Or are you talking about African soap like shea butter? What are you talking about? You must be a good cook. Yum, says Jilly Mac. Telenovela. Okay. B soap operas with English subs. Really? That's a big thing in Toronto. No shit. Swarmas are pretty good. I haven't had one since I left Brooklyn. I actually avoid film from UK. I love stuff from Japan, Korea, New Zealand, etc. Toronto is my favorite city. Me too. Grew up watching Latin soaps. Not me. When I was a kid, when I was a baby, like I was 4 and 5, my grandmother would watch Dark Shadows, which was a soap. And it fucked me up, and now I'm afraid of vampires, sort of, and bats. It's true. Barnabas Collins, or whatever his name was. Fuck, turning into a bat? I thought that guy was under my bed. My dad's mother would let me watch that shit. At 4, 5. I wanted to watch it, but it was like, going to bed was a sort of an issue. You know, became an issue. I was like, no, it's Barnabas Collins is under my bed, or whatever the guy's name is, Barnabas. You know, terrified me. Barnabas is under your bed. Yeah, fuck yeah. He would stay on a boat in Toronto Harbor. Who, Barnabas would? On the islands. Screws. I don't know what that is. Souse vampire? Is that what you're talking about? Souse? Are you talking about souse? Who likes head cheese? Anybody eat head cheese? I'll eat that if I could find it. I can't find it anywhere around here. I love it. I will eat head cheese, but I can't find... You like head cheese? Me too. I like a tureen, I think that they refer to that. Man, that's fucking great. That is fucking amazing stuff. I'd go in this Polish place that would have it and then slice that off. They'll give me some head cheese. I loved it. Yep, what about... I don't know what that is. I don't know. Sauce is an accent from Liverpool. It's a mixture of Irish and English. Sauce is also a food, I believe, too, which is sort of like head cheese, if I'm not mistaken. In a Caribbean community, none of those are up here. They were in Brooklyn, and I miss them. I do. You pronounce it scouse. Okay, I see. Says the Cockney flower girl. Creton is pork meat boiled in milk and spices to make a paste like liverwurst. I do like liverwurst. I will eat the crap out of that. Braunschweiger. Peter, where do Dobermans rank? I don't have any favorite. I like all dog breeds. I don't really have a favorite. My favorite dog breed is the one that I'm working with at the time. My Nona used to watch Latin soaps with Italian sub. Is that your grandma? Also, the stew is called with pickled beetroot. Huh. Boy, English food isn't really known for being, I'm just saying. Or Scottish food. I would eat it. I would eat it, definitely. I would eat, you know, your ploughman's lunch or whatever you make, some Welsh rarebit. I would eat it, you know. Some fish and chips. I like fish and chips with a zesty malt vinegar. I'll eat a potato if I was in Ireland, and I like corned beef and cabbage. I got your son here. Okay. Me too. My Nana used to make me watch the cooking shows. I like cooking shows, or I used to watch them. Lots. Malt vinegar is for real. I agree. A zesty malt vinegar on my fish and chips. Yum. I do like that. I will eat a fried fish, definitely. She used to love Chinese cooking shows. Really? That's sort of, huh. Interesting. North Pacific halibut and chips. Sure. That sounds pretty good. I could go for some cod, too. The watermelon kid is not his. No, it's not. It's not my kid. Solar's my kid. Okay? I held the egg. Solar's my kid. It's a fact. It is a fact. What's up, Canada? Woo! Party on. I like haddock. It's the best when it comes to fish and chips. That would be good, too. Actually, it's proof, Peter, of what? My grandfather would have Westerns, History Channel, Adult Swim on, and my grandmother would have the Weather Channel news or cooking shows on. I work at a fish and chip truck here. Oh, do you really? Are you doing that now? Really? I work at a fish and chip truck here. You work at a food truck? No shit. But I quit. They were all drunks. Oh, you don't want to deal with it, huh? He said he's yours in the video. No, you're not, dude. I would hate to have to work with drunks. Drunk's the worst, man. I was a drunk. I can't. It's difficult, man. Especially if you're working with them, you know. You're not gonna get anything. They're not gonna work. You're gonna be working. Aliens. That's right, aliens. It's true. You're a good dog, man. I got this poodle here. He's really snapping too. The guy worked with the dog, I can tell. And the dog was doing well for me. Jumped right into weed poles and shit. Yeah, he's learning that real quick. It's a good dog, man. You're good boy. It's all good, Rahel. Peter is an alien. What? That's not very nice. I feel like one, then you are one. Are you from the interior of the sun? So that's where some are. It's big up there. I'm sure there's more than one clan. It's real big. It's vast. It's pretty big. Just telling you. Hopefully the aliens will make themselves known soon. Won't that be fun? I hope they don't enslave us. That'd be a real bummer. It will. What are you doing, PL? I want to know if PL is trying to talk Toxic into trying the devil's cabbage. That's what I want to know. I said that to Destiny today. I wonder if Toxic would ever partake in the devil's cabbage. I made a video a year ago. I found you. I don't know what you're talking about. You know, I hate seeing that crap. You know, Peter Watermelon Kid Kane. I mean, you know, I'll let you go, but, you know, whatever. I wouldn't. Really, you wouldn't. Have you ever had a beer, Toxic? Have you ever, like, tried a beer? I'm just curious. Southern Baptist girl. I tried wine. You tried Jesus juice? Really? What did you think of it? And how much did you have? Tell us. We want to know. You're an adult. Wine is gross. Okay. Did you drink enough to have the effect? Yeah, see, I'm getting information out of Tox. Did you drink enough to feel a little tipsy? Hey! Leave that cat alone. A sip. Bucket, get off of there, dude. You knock anything over, I'm gonna be pissed. What are you doing up there anyway, dick? It was on my 21st birthday last year. You could try flavored sake. Ooh, I do not like sake. I do not like that. Man, when I was drinking and every time I tried sake, I was like, this is gross. That is some of the worst. That's more like a beer than a wine, to tell you the truth. Somebody explained it to me. That's more like, that's what I was told. I think that was back when I was a bartender, like the bar manager was talking about sake to me. I'm going, I don't like that Japanese wine. He goes, actually, it's not a wine. It's more like a beer. It smells like vermouth or something to me. Who wants vermouth? You know? I don't need vermouth in my martini, okay? Just a little bit. Put it in the... Would you get off that bucket? I'm not fucking around, man. What are you doing on that fucking dog crate? Dude, what the fuck are you doing, man? You ain't no fucking... What are you doing? Bucket, get off. So what are you doing? Get out of there. You know, like I make a martini real dry. When I was a bartender, I'd throw a little vermouth in there and dump it out. That's enough. Unless somebody specified, that's how I was making them, just a little bit, you know. That shit sucks anytime anybody, give me a little, you know, put a little extra vermouth in there. I when I was a drunk, I would drink dirty martinis. I like dirty vodka martinis is what I liked. That was my deal at the end. During the day, I might drink a Bloody Mary. But I liked beer. That was my deal. I was a beer drinker, if anybody asked. No alcohol. Alcohol is so fucking stupid. Makes people dumb. It does. Everybody's IQ drops 10, 15 points. It's real weird. But the big lie is you seem like you're smart, but you're not. Alcohol belongs in cooking. Yep. I like coq au vin. I like that. I like a rooster cooked in red wine. Delicious. Beef bourguignon. I like that. I'll do a beef stew with red wine. Yeah, I was saying that to Destiny recently that we could get some to cook with, like some cooking wine. Yeah, that is a good dish. I like that. Sake can change greatly by part of rice that it's used. So there's dry sake, sweet sake, rich sake. Tends to pair. Well, you sound like you like sake. I never had it and liked it. I always thought it was gross. Seriously. Wasn't into it. But that's me. That's me. If you liked it, you like it. Pigeon lady will drink it. She drink. IPL. Whiskey. Oh my God. Whoa. Man. Like there's not one kind of whiskey I like. I drink it because I was a drunk. Every once in a while, I get a wild hair up my ass and I get a Jack and Coke. If somebody else was drinking a Jack and Coke, I would have that. I'll tell you what would make me go crazy was fucking tequila. Gross. The worm juice goes right to your head, it fucks you up. I'd black out and shit. Like, I worked at this place that was their deal. They had Patron, all kinds of really expensive tequilas. Like really, really fucking expensive shit. So occasionally I'd have a margarita or something and I'd be like, I would never shoot that stuff, by the way. That amazed me when somebody would be like, I remember the bar manager Charlie was like, here, try this. And I'm like, what is that? He goes, it's really expensive tequila. I don't want to drink that. I'm like, no, thank you. You know, I don't know how anybody can do that. I wouldn't want to shoot bourbon either. If when I was drinking back in the day, if I was gonna do anything like that, it'd be like real cold vodka. But man, fuck that. Sitting in your gut. That is, what's up, Freddie? Um, that stuff would just sit in my gut and sort of burn. Man is not made to drink alcohol, and we drink it anyway. I say don't drink it. It almost ruined my life. I'm not shitting, man. Alcohol fucking, it was at the end. I was like, man, I gotta quit or I'm gonna die. That's how I felt. Quit or die. I was at the end, man. I was rock bottom, man. I just felt like, fuck, man, it's pretty much poison. You're damn right it is. And very addictive and hard to stop once you're fucking addicted. I know people my age that are still drinking hard. My friend was years ago, was in rehab like last year. I don't know how he is right now. I got his dog here. I think the dog's staying with me. He doesn't need a dog, but he's got to get his shit together. You know, I can handle that. Man. Dog's fine. But he's my age. He's still having trouble quitting the crap. He's having trouble quitting drinking. He doesn't need a dog. He needs to quit drinking or he's gonna die. You know. Dogs are difficult. You know, they make your life harder. It's the truth. They make your life harder. They are not convenient. So, alcoholics are terrible with dogs, by the way. Not good. Not good. It's not good. Not good. I don't miss that shit at all. New loft is waiting. I'm moving, so need permission to pop it up. I left my husband because he was an alcoholic. Well, you're smart. You're smart. Some years back, I was living with a woman that she would drink booze. She'd drink wine every night. There was a bottle of red wine. This woman weighed about 100 pounds, 98 pounds. One glass, and she would just be like, I could tell. I was like, oh, fuck, this again? I'd be cooking food, trying to get her to eat, you know? She had this stupid idea that, yeah, wine is good for you, right? We've all heard that. If you drink like a half a glass a night, not a whole bottle. It was nonsense. Nonsense. It's terrible for you. Gin and tonic, extra lemon for me. I would drink those too. That was my drink when I was a kid, like before I was 21. I would drink a G&T for sure. You like a lemon? I like the lime. I would do those. I'll tell you what else we would do as a kid. We would drink Fresca and gin. Gin's weird. It smells like perfume. It's a weird drink. It is. We'd drink that as a kid. We'd also drink rum. Like we'd get like one of those half gallons of Bacardi. Then that was what we would drink for the weekend. We'd have that. We'd have drinks. Like we'd invite our dates. We'd go over to like someone's house and make drinks with the Bacardi. You know, light Bacardi, not the heavy Bacardi. It's gross. You love rum? Ugh, think about it, man. I'll tell you what, when I think about as a kid, yeah, we do 7-Up and Seagrams too, yes. 7 and 7, absolutely. The one thing that I can remember throwing up on, oh God, oh my God. I don't even want to talk about it. This is gross, man. Some of the stuff that I would drink, like peppermint schnapps. I was a schnapps drinker sometimes. Like if I was drinking beer, give me a shot of Rumpelmans. I'd drink a couple shots of Rumpelmans to get it going. You know. Southern Comfort, though. I think about it. and I feel like I want to puke even though that I was in high school. Oh my God. What was I doing drinking Southern Comfort? No, cherry drinks. No. I did like, you know, there's all those like Goldschlager and shit like that with the gold flake. Give me a break. You need to start drinking kombucha. Get the non-alcoholic kind. Doug probably end up in the shelter because if his personality, getting that, you know, I don't know what you're talking about. You like chaga? I got chaga in there. I haven't made any in a while. The interesting thing about chaga is like if you drink it, it stains your teeth. But unlike coffee, you brush your teeth once and they're back being how they were. You know, it's, if you're making the chaga right, it should be sort of almost black, like coffee, like black coffee. I'm gonna have to start drinking that for my hip. You know, maybe. Yeah, we went to, no, we didn't try Kratom. Me and Destiny went to a kava bar recently. And, you know, when we were there and going home, I didn't really feel anything. But the next day, I sort of felt like a mess. So I don't know. You know, Destiny said that there's Kratom bars in Florida or something. I don't know. I have arthritis and Kratom is the only thing I take. Is that right? You buy it? What do? You buy it online or something? It's basically the only substance I take right now. I have a hard time getting Kratom down. Very gross. Oh, it's bitter or something? So you can buy it online, Kratom. Do you, is it like kava in that you really don't feel anything? Like I've heard kava classified as, I put it in capsules. Kava described as a psychedelic, and I was like, no, it's not. It's not. We didn't have a buzz or anything. Kratom will put you to bed. It's a powdered leaf. So it makes you tired. It makes you tired. Kratom can be powerful. There's different kinds of Kratom, right? There's like the red Kratom, right? I don't know what that is. Chanka Pradir, what? I don't know what the hell that is. If you take too much, it will knock you out. Just not a buzz, just put you to sleep. Like, I gotta crash. That might not be so good for me. It's all about how they grow it. You buy a certain brand or something. All coffee puts me to bed. It's like hot chocolate to me. Small amounts do quite the opposite. It's like oxycodone, really? No way. I read something that it could be addictive. I don't want to get addicted to anything. Like, kava's not. I was dependent on Kratom for years. Withdrawal sucks. It's definitely a bitch. No shit. Yes, it's addictive. Have you, you have to take a lot to get effects like oxy. I see. Interesting. I don't think I want to take it then. I don't want to get addicted to anything. Kava, I don't think that you're going to get addicted to. I don't know. They say kava and that stuff has a reverse, how do they put it? Like the more you drink, the less of a tolerance you have for it or something. Small amounts are good for workouts. Interesting. Coffee is actually like a sedative. Make you relax for the first 20 minutes before it becomes a stimulant. I can also, I got a sleep deal. I can sleep on, whatever. I use it for workouts, but I only take Kratom maybe twice a week. And Vincent says he'll stick to weed. I see. Interesting. Very interesting. Kratom is closely related to coffee. Oh, is that right? It's a similar type plant. Huh. I've heard of it. Freddie, I can take 600 milligrams of Kratom. So you'll take it too. What do you take it for, Freddie? Do you take it for pain or what? Talk to us. Caffeine. Oh, you can take 600 milligrams of caffeine and go to sleep. Me too. I might go grab a like a Monster, 300. We're all coffee zombies. See you, Richie. I eat 1 teaspoon every morning and night. Of Kratom? Really? How long you been doing that? So, hey, what's up, Raven? You use it to wake up and you use it to go to bed. You use it as a stimulant and whatever. Kratom tastes so good though. Kratom does, or coffee? He had 2 ankle surgeries and it's the only thing I take. I did a long drive. Oh, with coffee? You've been taking it for 3 years. That's a pretty long time. But I guess if it works for you. Left at 8, back at 8. That is a fucking nightmare of a drive. I've done it. 12-hour drive? Fuck that, man. I hate long drives. I only like Betty White. I was addicted to heroin. Well, Kratom might be better than that. It's better than opiates for pain management. So I'm sort of... Regular use of Kratom can wreck your liver. I read that, too. It's being studied. Kratom can cause serotonin syndrome, can be dangerous. Yep, sure. I don't want to do it. I don't even want to drink kava. I've used Kratom to relax in social situations. It relaxes you and has a mild pain-relieving qualities. I'm not sure it's safe to use all the time. I would imagine. Don't eat too much spinach, man. You know, like you don't want to eat too much of anything. Been a while since I've been on here. Do you have any Bigfoot body parts? Do I? Yeah, I have. Plenty. Where's the Daniela? What are you talking about? What? Destiny? She's over there working on shit. Is that who you're talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, man. Destiny? Is that what you meant to say? Danielle? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway. Billy Frost. Been a while. Oh, yeah. No, we've still got them. Still, there's stuff I haven't shown. You know. I just haven't gotten around to it. So, I should go get a piece of turkey. Hang on, I'll be right back. Hang on. Come here, buddy. Come here, Kratom boy. Kane, I want to try something Kratom. Mango just told me he wants to try kratom. Told him no. There's no way. Wow. You make it sound really powerful. I want to do it. Kava was nothing. I'm going to check that out. Chanka, Chanka. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to do kratom, that's for sure. I got addicted to booze, man. I don't want to fucking do anything like kratom. Kava was nothing. I felt sort of shitty the next day after we went to the Kava bar. But I didn't feel anything. It was nothing. Very mild. I don't know. It was just sort of interesting being in the hippie bar, because that's what it was. It was a hippie bar. Is a Kava hang? Yeah, I had a Kava hangover, but I didn't really feel anything. I didn't feel anything when I did. It was like drinking a sort of bitter tea or something. It's very mild. I don't know. I think Destiny was the same way. Like maybe she said like, yeah, maybe it wasn't like this obviously. It was very mild. Kratom sounds totally different though. Kratom you make it sound like salvia. Kratom saves addicts all the time. I've heard that. I read that. Which would you rather be, addicted to or doing kratom? I've heard that a lot about kratom, but never tried. I grow legal medical cannabis. Legalization has ended most of my other bad habits. I'm all for kratom. I'm all for whatever. I don't care, It does work for me. It's really amazing. You have to Google it. What? Like, right how you take that for arthritis? Uses it for kidney stones. What? Oh, Ray Health stuff. I see. Interesting. I don't know. I don't know anything about this homeopathic plants mumbo jumbo you're talking about. Right? Hang on, I gotta go get my mango. Hang on. Be right back. I'm gonna grab me a coffee, okay? And get all wired up on caffeine. No, I'm not. Caffeine doesn't really affect me. So, I'll be. Please don't leave. Don't leave, everybody. It relaxes, heals the intestines, and has the most antioxidants, really? What a health nut. You're like a health nut, huh? Nurse Jilly Mack knows what this is, huh? It relaxes the nerves also. Huh, interesting. When I've had shingles, ow, I need that. So I'm gonna do some research. Nurse Jilly Mack is gonna do some research on it. She's kind of a hippie. Hey, what are you doing, kiddos? Let me go. Hang on, I'll be right back. Yes, you'll see. My mom had shingles. It's a bitch, okay? It's a bitch. Shingles sucks. It sucks so bad. Not fun. I like walk around like everything like below my waist is like there's no cartilage. Oh my God. Cranberries are good for shingles. I call my doctor. That's what I would do. It's really, really difficult, especially with my job. My job's physical, so I gotta walk. I'm in pain anyway. That just makes it worse. It really sucks. What? Take weight. Here, mango, phone it, brother. Mango was in the back looking to see if we had any kratom growing back there. I'd explained to him it's winter, nothing's growing back there. He's convinced he can find it. Fucking little, he's a head, I'll tell you. Kratom. The fuck is he talking about? Later, Wolfpack. I just opened this and the poodle sort of went like that, startled him. We gotta get this guy fucking tougher, that's for sure. Bucket was on top of Kittles. Mounted Kittles. She was putting up with it. I don't know how often Kat's go into heat. She went into heat. I thought we had more time. Looks like she went into heat and went back into heat. Or maybe he's just, Bucket's a stud, even though he's fixed. Still wants to rut. Aren't you, Bucky? I like Kittles the cat, though. Kittles. Oh, there she is. He's looking at her. Come here. Kittles the cat. Look at this freak. Brought her in from the barn. Look at her. She's awesome. But so is Bucky. Bucky, what's going on, man? What are you doing? Oh, he's acting weird, I'll tell you that. I think he's gonna, like, I think that's what he's planning. I turned up the heat because I don't want Destiny to be, I want her to be comfortable. She's, I don't want her to be cold. I sort of feel like it's getting cold in here or something. Turn it up a notch. It's not like we have to turn it all the way up on high, though, I'll tell you. It's not it's not like that. It was like 32 today. Something like that. It was like 28 the other day when I was working out there. That's my story. I do like this dog. Hey, tough guy. That's pretty cool. Well, well, well. What do we have here? Bunch of people that have done kratom or are still doing kratom. What's that say? Yes, you can get some different sensations when the nerves are inflamed like that. Shingles on the head and face are the worst. Oh, yeah? Jilly, try it down by your spine. The base of your spine. That's pretty bad, too. Trust me. Fuck. Yeah, you don't want it up by your eye, that's for sure. You can go blind, I think. Had hers on her stomach, mine's right on my spinal cord. Trust me, it fucking sucks. It sucks. Real bad. Real bad. I feel like I'm 110 years old or something. Not good. If you get it, go to the doctor. If you don't, it might reoccur. I'm just telling you. It's so hard, Raven. If she had I had the shingles vaccine. It's not completely effective. Whatever. That's what I say, whatever. Kittles. Hey, Bucket, what are you doing, man? Buck Goose? Bucket wants to get Kittles. Kittles, you're gonna set that thing off, man. We got scat up there, scat cans to keep Kittles. You better get out of there. Get out of there, dude. Get out of there. You knocked over some paint, Dick. I need to find the other scat cans for sure. The one needs batteries. The batteries, setting them off, man, just have AAA batteries around here. Just keep putting them in every while. They'll knock shit over. So, dogs are tools too, in a different way. Is any vaccine really 100% effective? Well, the one for COVID it's effective making sure that you don't have a bad outcome. That's for sure. All right, that's pretty effective. So, high suicide rate with shingles can have it for months to years. Yeah, I've heard that. It can cause depression. Gee. Hey, knock that crap off. Get off of her, man. Bucket, get off of her. He's mounting her again. She's putting up with it, too. She's going down in the position. This is interesting. Biting her neck and on top of her. Have you ever watched the plague dogs? No. Bucket. Yeah, he's full on doing the fucking biting her neck and on top of her. So I guess cats can go, don't know this. Um, Female cats can go in heat and then out of heat and then back in heat. So I got to get the money together to get her fixed. My vet said it's 300 bills. 300 bills to get the cat fixed. Bucket's fixed. That was done years ago. So they can't have babies, but kittens. We don't want no kittens, but it's interesting that he's trying to do her. Hold, like a lion. You know how the male lion gets on top, grabs the neck? That's what he's doing right now. You want to see? That's my boy Bucket. He's getting himself some action for sure. What a stud. What a stud, It's my boy. Go to it, boy. Fucking Bucky. My cat did that after they were both fixed. Dogs will mount, a female in heat, but the females don't go in heat. The bitches aren't gonna put up with the male dog, that's for sure. They're just like, get the fuck out of here. And then they get submissive when they go in heat. But clearly Bucket's a stud. He doesn't care that he has no balls. He's still getting himself some. That's my boy. That's B-O-I. Boy. Yeah, Mango's, speaking of studs, is looking for kratom out there in the backyard. He's not a stud, he's got an he's addicted to shit. Shouldn't be doing it. Him and Marty. Fuck, those Canadian dogs. Now that I've depressed everyone, I gotta go do dog stuff. Bye, Chili Mac. Say hello. Say hello to both your babies, your fur babies. Mango was like an armadillo the other day. Yes, he is. He's like a little armadillo walking around, blind and 23-year-old. He's old. He's still on top of Kittles. He is. Still has her by the back of the neck. He's getting himself some. Right, Bucky? I wonder how long this is gonna go on. I saw him doing it earlier today. I was shocked. I was like, oh, Kittles is in heat again? Because if she's not in heat, she ain't gonna put up with that shit. You get possums. I don't really see them. Oh, she's being all saucy, laying down on her side, egging him on for some more action. Kittles, you little. Oh, yeah. Now she's rolling around on her back, and he's watching from a distance. Wow. His fucking love is in the air, that's for sure. Oh, he's doing it again. He's gonna get himself some. She wants it. What's he gonna do? Possums. I don't see possums very often, man. I don't see raccoons either. Are they here? Absolutely. But they're in the woods, man. They don't really come down here. There's like an area, in a rural area, where there's like some houses. I don't know, they smell the dogs or whatever. I don't know, we don't really, I smell skunks though. Like I'll go outside sometimes and smell skunks, that's for sure. Owls, sometimes I see them, Where's Destiny? She's in her room working on something, I think. I think she's working on music. We're making a sound room up there in the upstairs room, sort of splitting it, and it's used for some pigeons, and it's also like we're gonna put some doors up, and we're gonna make a sound, like a quiet room, so to do sound work. So I think she's working on music in her room right now. Boy, Kittles is just egging him on. Wow, that girl is hot to trot. Kittles. Laying on her back, rolling around. Bucket just can't. Oh, Buck's got a boner, I see. Okay, Buck. Yep. That's all right, Buck. Yeah, my cat did that too, big time. She's all saucy. I gotta get some money up and get her fixed for sure. Maybe I can get a deal at the, I think the Humane Society, or I don't know. They give you a coupon to get the cat fixed or something. I'm gonna check into it. I gotta do something, man. We can't. I figured it was like a dog. I don't know. For some reason, I don't know this. I don't know why. But like a dog will go and eat, a year. Some dogs. Jill and Mac's dog, Lola, didn't go into heat for a year and a half or some shit, Not Kittles. Yeah. There's an eagle's nest. I know where it is. We have bald eagles in this area. Sometimes I see them flying. That's fucking huge. If you go down to Lake Seneca, you can find bald eagles down there for sure. I've seen them a lot down there. But I've seen a bald eagle fly over my house. Like, I don't know where it's going. I mean, those things eat fish, so I don't know where it's going. Lake Seneca's that way, like 8 or 9 miles. So I don't know what it's doing over here. There's Cinnamon Lake, and there's some lakes around, but I would think that they would want to be fishing in Lake Seneca. That's where they all are. You just see them, gigantic. That is a big freaking bird. It's a big fucking bird. When I was a kid, there were like 5 of them left. 5. There was something like that. It was something crazy. Like, there was a handful of bald eagles left. Same thing with trumpeter swans. There was like 5 of those, like almost like gone. They brought them back. There's a pair in Palisades 2 near Rockman Park. There's more than a pair up there at Lake Seneca. If you sit there, just look, you'll find them. Like, they're up there. They're definitely up there. They're cool, man. I guess they'll take out a water bird too. I'm sure they'd take out a duck. That's a pig. They'd take out a teal or whatever. Probably get a mallard off the ground. Those things are so big. But I think that they're primarily fish eaters, aren't they? Don't they just like, what's up, DP? Don't they eat a lot of fish? So I always see them like in shows, like they're always like going down there clawing a trout or something and flying off with it to its eagle's nest to feed its eaglets. They can take small sheep. Oh, come on, really? Like a baby sheep? They can't fly off with it, could they? Bald eagles hang out by the river here. They are amazing. I'm glad that they were brought back. Yeah, DDT screwed them up. It made their eggs like fucked up. I think that was the cause, like DDT. That fucked them up. I'll tell you something that was fucking up waterfowl was lead shot. So now if you're duck hunting, you can't use lead shot. You use like, bronze matrix or steel. What about beavers this year? I don't really see beavers that much. There's beaver dams all over the place, but I don't really see beavers. Sometimes I see them. Fucking love beavers. You see that movie, Grey Wolf? Oh no, Gray. Was that Grail? Grail Speaks or whatever? No, that was the book. Archibald Delaney or whatever, the guy who passed himself off, the naturalist, passed himself off as native. Grail. And in that movie, man, they have some beavers, and they are fucking cool as shit. They are so beautiful. That's a worthwhile movie. It's a worthwhile book to read. Archibald Delaney, I believe it was his name. Grey Owl. Passed himself off as a native. Then I found out he wasn't. And then the native people said they didn't give a shit because he was doing the right thing. What was the comment that one chief said something like, you are who you think you are, right? It sort of makes sense, like, it doesn't, however you perceive yourself, that is who you are, so. Hey! Oh God, Bucket's on top of her again, getting some action. Poor Kittles. He's a monster, too. He's having a good old time. I don't want to break it up. Bad Bucky. Bam Bam, thank you, ma'am. He's going back for more. Kittles is adorable. So is Bucky. And I didn't realize Bucky was such a stud until we got Kittles. But this is, we're gonna have to get Kittles fixed. This is like, it's like a fucking lion on top of her, biting her neck. You ain't going anywhere. Well, Buck is just the best. He's pretty cool. Buck is awesome. I love having, I'm so glad Kittles is in here, though. Like, that cat in the barn, like, I'm glad Kittles is here. Now she's laying down on her side, looking saucy. Kittles? With the tail sort of up. Bucket's off about 8 feet away, licking his ween, getting ready for a... Peaches is cool. Peaches is real good. Peaches is awesome. I got Khaki the duck. I gotta work on our area over here. I gotta clean it up. Sprayed it down. I just haven't mopped it out yet. I have to do that tonight before I go to bed. I'm trying to think of what I gotta do tomorrow. I gotta go drop a bunch of money off at the Schuyler County Treasurer. That's gonna hurt. Fuck. What about Billy and the other boys? Everybody's fine. They're all cool. They're all right. Harley's back there. She's a girl. Billy's cool. Brewster's cool. Tonka's an idiot. Harley's cool. Mango's old as shit. Still, I don't know. That dog might be a vampire. I'm not sure. He don't want to die. Every day I come down here, I'm like, you all right, dude? He's like, yeah, Kane, take me outside. All right, buddy. Whatever. Dog's amazing. I don't know. I didn't expect him to live this long. He outlived Ike. When I got Ike, he was like 7. 7 or 8, something like that. He outlived Ike. Fuck. Unbelievable. Hey! It's amazing. It is. What else? I don't know. That's about it. I wonder what time it is. Let me look. Hang on. I'm not necessarily leaving. You know how I am. This is my job, believe it or not. It is. It's work. I might not make a ton. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. It is my job. It's one of my jobs. It's 9:15. Oh. Maybe I can't quit yet. Fuck. You know, it's a numbers game, really. Hang on, I'll be right back. Hey, dickweed, shut up. Hey, who's doing that bullshit? Who's doing that nonsense? Huh? Knock it off. Hey, hang on. Let me go check on sweet baby Angel. I'll be right back. Hang on. Oh, look at that. Hang on, somebody. Oh, Trevor Morrison, $5, man. That's fucking awesome. I think you're a champion, Trevor. Look at that. Congratulations, buddy. That's because you're not a dick and you don't want to be a moderator. You just became a moderator. You don't say anything crazy. You seem level-headed. Congratulations. Now the other Trevor, that's a different story. I don't think he's going to be a moderator because he wants to be one, you know? Somebody comes here and says, I want to be a moderator. Yeah, okay, good luck with that. We congratulate you, Trevor. You are now a moderator. Sweet baby Angel. Are you? Bucket is doing it on top like he's a male lion. Grab her neck, button on her. What? No. All like I could probably get another 5 minutes. You can't. You'll see it. Bucket to stud. Okay. Okay. Oh, look at that. Who's here? Namaste, Rahel. Namaste. Domo arigato. Domo arigato. There was something that I wanted to show you all, and I forgot what it is. After tonight, I probably won't be around until Thursday. Don't worry about it. It's not really a job or anything. I'm the one stuck here. You're not. You can do whatever you want. If you're here, show up. And if somebody is spamming, I appreciate it if you get rid of them. Right? Maybe if they're typing in all caps, you could give them a warning. But if they're typing something that, you know, they sound like an asshole, you see it, get rid of them. If they say anything bad about Destiny, get rid of them. Destiny or me. We don't cut into that. Or anybody that, like, any moderator. Get rid of them. Fuck them. We don't care. Who doesn't feel good? Oh, hang on, Toxic. Hi, Trevor. Congratulations on becoming a mod. Of course. I got your back. Thanks, Toxic. Welcome, Trevor. Welcome. Buck's gonna get himself some action again. It's like Sodom and Gomorrah around here. It's like he's on top of her, like clamping onto her neck. He's like he's working it. Hey, Destiny, you wanted to see it, right?
What?
Look at Buck. Oh, hang on, you're interrupting him. Okay,
Oh, I see him.
I see you.
Oh, he's embarrassed.
We're sorry, Bucket. I am sorry. You're a chick. He doesn't want you watching.
I'm sorry.
Oh, hang on. He's going for it again. Okay. See what I mean?
Oh my God.
We see you, Bucket. We see. And Kittles is laying on her back. And
Yeah, she's totally.
oh, yeah, she's like egging him on. She wants to have a baby. That ain't going to happen. We'll figure out a way to get her fixed that it won't cost a fortune. I think you can get a coupon online
Oh, really?
that you take your vet that it's like maybe 100 off or something. That's $300 to fix a cat?
Yeah, that's
I could probably do it, but I won't.
fine. Whoa.
Just kidding. I'm not a vet, but I have watched it many times. But I'm not. No, I would never do it, please. It's got to be a sterile environment. That wouldn't be this place. It's the truth. Hey, Peter, how's it going? When did you get a new kitty? I don't know, months ago, right?
Found her in the barn.
She was in the barn, so we brought her in here, and now.
Well, first we were just feeding her.
So, yeah, we were feeding her, and then she turned out to be pretty friendly.
She would like run out in the field when we were with the
Yeah.
dogs.
That's the thing that got me with that cat. We go out there with Tracer, and the cat would see us from the barn. All of a sudden, the cat would be running out there, Kittles. Like, hi, how you doing? And look, it's me. That cat, Kittles was fucking bitching. I'll tell you something about Kittles. Kittles doesn't try and go out the door. She likes it here. Right?
Yeah.
Destiny?
Yeah.
No, come on. What? Did you ever build an Estes rocket? Do you know what those are? Those are rockets, and you can buy these engines and light them on fire, and they.
Oh, I always wanted to do that and then
Sure.
add something to it.
What about a remote control plane? When I was a kid, in like first grade, my mom bought me this plane. It was a prototype to the remote control plane. It was gas operated, and you would like get the propeller going by putting a D-sized battery on it, and then you get it going like real loud, like if you put your finger in the little engine. Testers made this like sort of like gas stuff that you would, I don't know what it was, but you put it in there and it burned. And so you get the thing going, and then what you would do is like there were like strings coming off of this thing that you would hold in your hand, and you'd turn in a circle, right? And you could like go like this with your hand, and it would sort of control it like up and down.
Okay.
But at some point you would always do it in a,
Oh, I see.
because you're going in a circle, right? You get dizzy and you're like, oh, fuck, man, and then you crash.
That's funny.
That was what,
That's
how
how
crappy, that was a really great thing, toy. My mother gave me a fucking plane with an engine in it, right? Maybe it was second grade, I don't know. But it was something like that, and, you know, now, give me a remote control, give me an RC.
We have a remote
A
control.
drone.
We have a remote control robot.
Yeah, we do have a remote control robot. It's retro, though. That's from like, I don't know how old that is. You can still buy those sometimes on eBay. It does work. It does work.
I don't know if you're still
I saw a robot on Amazon, 50, 60 bucks, something like that.
Yeah, I told you.
I told you, that's what she said. I don't remember.
There's a bunch.
I know.
Like,
I know. I know that. They're better than a Furby.
they have a hand.
Oh, I know that. I've looked at that. They only have like a left hand though. I don't think they have a left and a right. If they had a left and a right,
Could you imagine?
I could use it.
Yeah.
You know, but no, they don't have one. It's just like a right hand. But no, I would never use anything like that. That just doesn't make any sense. Like
Your robotic arm is cool.
my stuff goes like this. Destiny loves it when I do the robot, so I do it often.
I do.
I did it in Dollar General
It's a Christmas
to Christmas music. I can dance the robot to any type of music, whatever I hear. It doesn't matter. Destiny's going back in there. That looked kinky. What, my robot?
music. Yes.
Come on, man. What's that supposed to mean? PL? Your mind is in the gutter. Hey, I like that hat you wore the other day, Peter. What hat?
The yellow one.
It's orange. It's not yellow. Where's my fucking orange hat? Destiny keeps telling me it's yellow. It's not. It was orange. Man, where's my hat? We'll see what everybody says. I'm afraid they're gonna say, yeah, that's yellow. Okay. All right. Okay, get ready. How do you view this? Is this yellow or is this more orange?
I could see it being. It's like the Waltz color.
Here, like this side isn't as, that's orange.
Okay, that's orange, but you didn't have it.
Yeah, it's dyed. Here's a problem. It's got like polyurethane or something in it.
It's still sort of yellow.
So see, it's got this polyurethane. I'm thinking that like maybe it should be dyed. And it looks like shit. I don't know.
I
How does,
want to dye some stuff.
what?
I want to dye some.
Yeah, we should get some Rit dye.
Yeah.
It's orange, right? It is. Destiny's right. That's Faded Blaze orange. Oh.
Faded.
Oh, okay. They only say that because you saw the inside. It is sort of, well, I still say it's orange, but
Now,
now you're looking at it different, aren't you?
yeah, you ruined it. Cheated.
Look at this though. This I paid somebody to make this, right? And look at this crap that's on it. I'm thinking I could take lacquer, because it's wool, I could blow this out with lacquer thinner, right? Because it's wool, and then wash it and it'll probably be fine.
There you go.
That's my idea. Like a Flintstone ice cream pop orange. I've never had one of those. We were in Dollar General today, and I was looking at the Captain Crunch, and for a split second, I had a weak thought, but I did not do it. Okay, I did not do it. But man, you tell me Captain Crunch isn't the most delicious thing in the world. We got a Vitamix now, right? It's great. It's one of the best things, kitchen things I've ever had. Like if you took milk, right? Real cold milk, and then you put it in a Vitamix and put like a cup of Captain Crunch in there, you blend that up, you tell me that wouldn't be delicious. Or how about this? Here's one of my, I invent foods. Here's one of my foods. It's a quart of heavy cream, a cup of Captain Crunch. You put it in the blender, in the Vitamix, blend it up, and then I put it in the ice cream maker. We had this ice cream maker too. I can't remember who bought the ice cream maker. I think Freddie or somebody. Somebody did. Wow. The thing is fucking phenomenal. It is. The ice cream maker is one of the coolest, like, kitchen items I've ever had. It's got a fucking compressor in it. It's got a compressor in it and it turns it. So just, it's like a little freezer right there. You just plug it in and turn it on. Fuck. One of the best things I've ever made is my licorice ice cream. I don't want to brag, but why hasn't, like, I don't know. Why hasn't a dairy contacted me about making my licorice ice cream. I don't know. I don't know. Ben and Jerry's, like not a dairy, like a Ben and Jerry's. They'll probably steal it. They will. Something, Baskin Robbins will have it. I made that first, okay? And let me tell you something. I'm deadly serious here. When Red Bull comes out with Red Bull root beer, I'm the one that invented it. I'm the one that's been talking about it for years. Will they even send me a case? No. Piss me off, man. Pisses me off. They will make it too. You watch. They will make it. Red Bull Cola, they'll do that one too. But Red Bull root beer, and if they make a Red Bull licorice, that's my idea too. I'm just saying. That's what's going to happen, I can tell. These big companies take my ideas and they don't want to give me a cut. Destiny likes Red Bull, the company. I did too. She was a Red Bull girl, though. Card girl. It's impressive, I know. I'm impressed. I love that picture. But Red Bull is so chintzy. Somebody that has, said what a great company it is for so many years. Red Bull root beer and Jack. Yeah, see, that's exactly it. They got a whole nother market. They already have, bull shots and stuff. You tell me that they're not going to make Red Bull root beer? You know what they'll do? They'll be like, no, I heard this guy on YouTube's been talking about it. He might sue us or something, even though he doesn't have a patent, and just tie us up in court. So let's make Red Bull sarsaparilla. There you go, Red Bull. I invented that one too. Okay? Go ahead and make it. I don't care. I'm not going to sue you. But that's what they'll do. And then bars will be taking Red Bull root beer or Red Bull sarsaparilla or Red Bull licorice, and they'll be mixing drinks. Like Red Bull licorice would be Red Bull licorice and ouzo. Like a shot of ouzo. Do you know what I'm saying? On ice, on the rocks. Once again, Red Bull, go ahead. Red Bull, dandelion, and burdock. Yeah, but that's like that own companies. That's Fentiman's own weird. Oh, no, you said that's really old. You said that's a super old drink, right? That's been around for years. And then Fentiman's. It's like other companies have made dandelion and burdock. Yeah. How old? How old is that? What are you talking about? Like medieval times or something? Did the Druids drink that soda? Did they? Red Bull root beer slushy. 1900s. What? Man, that's not. Is it just that company? Or what are you saying? That Fentiman's, is it Fentiman's is the only company that makes that? But Fentiman's was established in 1910. That's not that old. Look at monks made the recipe in the 1600s. Okay. All right, that's fair. I get it. Okay, 1600s. It's pretty early. You're right. Did they have Hellsman's bakery trucks in New York as a kid, Peter? I don't know. I didn't live in New York as a kid. I'm from Missouri. I lived there as an adult. I had an art studio there. Really? You think I'm from New York? No. I grew up with a backyard and shit. They have them all over the USA. Hellsman's. I don't know. I don't remember that. Got Drake's coffee cake or something. I don't know what you're talking about. Red Bull. Okay, I got a kombucha story. I got sick of talking how great Red Bull was, so I started drinking kombucha cola. from Live Soda. And I was drinking that and the kombucha root beer. And they actually sent me, it's not anything great, but it was like a cooler. But they were nice enough to send something. You know, Red Bull couldn't even send me a 6-pack or something. I don't know. They should use me in their advertisements. Me and Destiny both. She's a Red Bull girl. And before me and Destiny even knew each other, like, we were Red Bull people. I was just, you know, talking about how great it is. Which it is. Oh, good night, Toxic. Stay away from Red Bull. Toxic. It has caffeine in it. You don't want to grow up and be like us. I'm bitching about Red Bull. I'm sorry. I just got a bad taste in my mouth. You know, I know that they're gonna make the root beer, and they won't even say thank you. It's bullshit. I tried it. I can't stand the taste of what? The Fentimans? Red Bull? What do you mean? Everybody drinks Red Bull and everybody loves the taste. Are you talking, Trevor? Are you talking about Red Bull? Really? Yeah, ice cream is good. Cornish ice cream is, I don't know what that is. Is that made out of corn? Red Bull ginseng. That would be pretty fucking good. Do you know it's real good? Those little things of ginseng, you know, and you unscrew them and tip them back. Yum. Like that, and that real dark ginseng syrup. You know what I'm talking about? I drink those, but I don't think that ginseng is, I think it's all bullshit. It's like, you know. Cornish means people from Cornwall, the people with accents like, oh, right, hello, governor, or something like that. They sort of sound Australian. I see. Huh, because Australians all sound like pirates. That's a fact. That is a fact. This is why Johnny Depp, I think, was living there and tried to import his dog by flying it in undetected, and he got busted. That's true. He was going there probably, like, he knows that he's not a good actor, so he's like, if I hang out with them, I'll do a better pirate boy thing, whatever that thing is. So he's down there hanging out with them, because they talk like pirates. Australian people do. The men and the women. It's a fact. You know, like a female pirate. I think the issue with that would be splashback. I don't even know what that means. Red Bull should sign a finder's fee for like 10% of all Red Bull root beers. Well, they should, but they won't. They won't even acknowledge that I've been talking about it for years, suggesting it. I know, Red Bull, we know you're watching. Terrible. Terrible. Oh, clotted cream? I liked clotted cream until somebody I know said, I won't eat anything that starts with clotted. And now I have a problem with it. Thanks. But as I remember, I liked it a lot. Came in a jar. It's real good. Almost like a sweet butter or something. Yeah, clotted cream. What do you put that on, a biscuit? They call everything a biscuit over there. A cookie is a biscuit, right? Anything like that is a biscuit. Pop it in scones and jam. Yeah, scones. I worked at a bakery that made scones. They're sort of dry. I don't know. They're all right. It's one of those English foods that, like, you know, like I said, like the English are not very great cuisine. There's food over there you can eat, though. Definitely. But I think they have Taco Bell over there. PL, do you have Taco Bell over there? You got McDonald's. I know you got McDonald's. You got Taco Bell, right? You ever heard of a taco, PL? We have Taco Bell. Like, is it all over? And Oh, and Five Guys Pizza? Is that what you're talking about? Five Guys Pizza, 45 minutes away. Well, that's not close. But are there areas with a lot, and they deliver direct to your door? Really? This is my face with a splash of toilet water. It's my face. Five Guys in Kingston, no burgers. Are you Five Guys Pizza, right? That's what you're talking about. They have those in the city. They have those in New York City, if that's what you're talking about. Huh. PL, what about Dunkin' Donuts? Do they have Dunkin' Donuts? Do you know what a donut is? Huh? Or do you only eat like, what are they? Not bidets. Beignets? What are those? It's like a French donut. Dunkin' Donuts, yes. Not a bidet. Five Guys Burgers Pizza. I don't know what that is. Oh, and Krispy Kreme, huh? You know, I know Krispy Kreme donuts here, but I don't really know where any are. That's the truth. Yeah, beignets? Is that what it is? Beignet? It's like a donut, but it's French. Yeah, all the crap fast food joints deliver crap right to the door. Well, they should, because here Taco Bell's real. All of it's expensive. It's a rip. It's weird. Like, it's the same. Like, we're not talking about fine dining, but like a Chili's or TGI Fridays or something. It's about the same price for two people to go. Well, it's a little bit more than like McDonald's. McDonald's is not cheap. For the quality of food, it's just terrible. Taco Bell isn't that cheap anymore. I don't know, for 3 tacos it costs $4.25 or something. So I don't care. I'm gonna pay for it because I want those tacos. But they don't. Look, it's Nixie. They don't. Sometimes they won't even give you sauce. You have to ask for it. What's up with that? Like, they're trying to save money. They're penny pinching on sauce, where they used to just throw a bunch in the bag so you could use 2 on each taco. No. You get 1 packet of sauce for 1 taco, and that's it. It's rude. It's rude. They're charging a fortune. They are. It's horrible. That's the only thing I eat there is like a crunchy taco. 3 crunchy tacos. I don't eat anything else. All of it just seemed... I would never eat... This is true. I would never eat a burrito. I've had them before. I had them in college when I was broke. And no flour tortillas of any kind. Gross. That's like eating white bread. I can't do it. A corn tortilla, yes, definitely, but not a flour tortilla. I don't like those. I'm sorry, I can't eat a burrito. I have, and I just think that it's crap. It's beans wrapped in crap. I can't handle it. If some place has refried beans and I see it, I will order those. That's what I'm hearing, that Arby's Gyro is good. So next time I go to Arby's, I'm going to get that because I haven't had one of those in a long time. Those are all over New York City. You could get a Gyro or a shawarma. Those are great. But I don't eat meat anymore that much. But that's lamb. Yeah, I understand. Did you ever eat at Peter Luger's? Yes. They make a great steak. And they make a steak, like, I can't remember, I think it's a porterhouse. It's a big steak. They cook it, and then, it's split between people, like that. And they finish the steaks off by, they're under a broiler. They throw them underneath a broiler with some lard on them. So they fucking zap them real good with fire. Man, salt, pepper. God. Mince pies. No, I'm not eating that. No, I'm not eating your mince pie. No, thank you, PL, but I appreciate it. I don't know what mince is. Right? What's that? I get that. Is there mint in it? Is Is it like raisins and mint? What is it? With rice? What about a bean pie? You ever heard of a bean pie, PL? Do they have them over there? A bean pie, it's like a pumpkin pie. You know what I'm talking about? Do they have that? A dinar? You know what's really good? There's a Greek soup. It's a lemon and rice soup, chicken soup. It's delicious. Minces dried fruit and spices, but it used to have meat in it in 1600, but is a sweet now. Oh, I don't want to eat sweets. I don't do that. Hey, quit it, you two. Look at her. You have it with cream, the mince pie. Sounds really sweet. That's what I thought. Yeah, see, I don't need that. If I make a cherry pie, I make it with 0 sugar, and it's great. No sugar. What else? A mince pie. If it's sweet, Destiny will eat it. She has a sweet tooth. She likes pastries and that kind of stuff, which I used to. I still do every now and then. Destiny, don't buy the sticky buns, right? Don't buy those. I don't need to see those. That's a problem. That's the one thing that I cheat with, is like a sticky bun. I don't eat Snickers anymore. I don't eat candy bars. Fuck, a sticky bun? Oh my God. Those things, man. Have you ever had one? They're unbelievable. It's rare that you find them up here in New York, but Wegmans has them. I see them in Missouri all the time. It's like a bun with caramelized brown sugar and nuts on it. It's like a cinnamon bun sort of, but it has caramelized brown sugar on it. Sticky buns are all over here with caramelized brown sugar and like walnuts, I think. I don't know. It's fucking delicious. Cinnamon. It's like a cinnamon bun. Caramelized brown sugar. Oh my God. A pecan wheel? I mean, they come in the tray, the little ones? Back in the day when I used to smoke weed, I'm going to admit to this, that was a long time ago. I would eat I'd get those Drakes, those little pecan wheels. I'd get that, like a tray of those, and like a quart of milk. That's what I would do. That was back in the day when I was different. Now, I don't do that, and I would never eat that. And I can't believe, that was years ago. You know what I'm talking about. Yum, yum. Oh, I got another, here we go. It's another ice cream. I think me and Destiny talked about this. You take a sticky bun, you put it in the Vitamix, and then you take 1 quart of heavy whipping cream. You put that in, you blend it up, and then you put it in the ice cream maker. Tell me it would be bad. You're lying. You know it would be good. And probably somebody's, Ben & Jerry's is going to take that idea too. My sister says Wegmans is an awesome grocery store after you recommended it. Good baked goods. It's also one of the more expensive. It's like second in the nation as far as price goes. But they have quality shit in there. If you look for, you can look for a deal there and everything, but some of the stuff you're paying for quality. Some of the quality is real high. And yes, their bakery is pretty fucking good. It's real good. It's impressive. Also, they make a curry chicken salad, right? Curry chicken salad with rib meat and raisins. It's pricey. It's like $9 for like a not that much. Maybe a cup and a half, maybe. But wow, that stuff is delicious. Once again, on rye bread. I'm a big fan of rye bread. My sister is the one that lives near your ex with the pet store. Oh, I remember you saying that. Yeah, sure. Mango. Yeah. Congratulations. Rye grilled cheese, absolutely. Yes, rye grilled cheese. If you have ham, you can put a piece of ham on that if you want. I'll tell you what a really great grilled cheese is rye bread with Limburger on it, and you grill that. But when you're grilling it, make sure and sprinkle a little do it in a nonstick pan. Put butter on it while you're grilling it. Sprinkle a little Parmesan cheese on the outside so that gets all golden brown. Limburger. You think I am not joking. Limburger's delicious. That is some of the most delicious cheese. I don't know why it has this reputation. It's not really that stinky. Liederkranz is pretty stinky. I just heard my sister tell me that in New York, they grill blueberry muffins. I've never seen that in New York. I've never seen that, but they do a lot of things in New York, so there's always somebody trying something new. I remember I went in this one restaurant, this was years ago. It was in Greenpoint, and their whole deal was making colonial food. Like from colonial America. It was like recipes from that. They come to the table with boiled peanuts. That was the first time I ate boiled peanuts, was at that restaurant. Like that's the, like, you know, everybody gets that on the table or whatever. But I remember I had this thing that was like, sort of like a muffin, and it had like a chicken sauce on it. Fuck. It was great. It was like I can't remember who the chef was, but it was like somebody sort of new, you know, new into the chef world. But, you know, it's just like, my God. Like, I don't think that restaurant lasted for some reason. I remember seeing that it only lasted for like a year and a half, but you would go in there and it was super busy, so I don't know what happened. Maybe they lost the genius chef. I can't remember what I heard about that place, but man, it was like real popular for a while. There's always places like that in Williamsburg and Greenpoint. That is like an area you could go, 2 people, maybe. You can't get everything on the menu, but like for $55 or something, 2 people can eat great. If you don't have drinks, if you have, you know, alcohol, it just adds to the price of shit because it's $8 a pop, and what the fuck? You know, the markup on booze? Jesus Christ. That's the scam, the bars. People that go to bars are paying this outrageous amount of money for something that really doesn't cost the bar much. When I was a bartender, like, you just comp drinks all the time. The business knows that they want you to comp drinks, so, you know, it's always like, you had 3 or 4 drinks. Oh, well, here's a free round, you know. Good Thai food in Williamsburg. Yeah. There's that Vietnamese sandwich place. I don't know if that's still there on Bedford. I really like that. Can't remember, man. I haven't been to Williamsburg in so long. I have no reason to want to go there. Tell you what, when we go break down the show, I just want to get out of there. Come back here and try and get the truck unloaded. It's going to be a bummer. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll get what I have to up on the porch. The other shit, I'll tarp and get the next day or something. I don't know. Damn asteroid is headed to Earth, so you better hurry. What? Is there? Is there an asteroid coming here? It's a movie, isn't it? I watched the movie about that. They're always doing that. The asteroid, and it's breaking up. I love laying tile. Yep, it's bigger than Big Ben. Oh, is this true? There's an asteroid that's gonna hit Earth that's this bigger than a car? No way. It's bigger than Big Ben? What is that, a movie? That's not true. Is there something coming close to Earth? What are you talking about? Are you speaking truth? Or are you speaking about a movie? Do we have to duck for cover? The whole house titled in authentic Parisian tiles. You know what's cool is Paris green. Destiny loves that color, and so do I. We're gonna do the bathroom on that, Paris green. That would be amazing. They said, oh, this is true? There's an asteroid that's coming that's 430 foot? 35 foot? When is it supposed to arrive? That's big. When's it supposed to be here? That could fuck some shit up. If it hits, it will be bigger than the biggest. I know. What are they? They say Monday? Is it supposed to go? They think it'll just hit the ocean and create a tsunami? Get out of here. Is this true? They said that don't look at it. You will go, oh, come on. Really? Is it really going to be that bright? It will probably hit the ocean. Yeah, when the entrance to all the... It's true, Peter. Really? What time is it gonna hit Earth? Get 435 feet. That could create a big dust cloud, couldn't it? Is it in the sky right now? I can't see it. Okay, is that big enough to create a dust cloud? It is, isn't it? What else are they saying? I mean, it's not as big as like Yucatan. It will be a big impact, they said. TNT, they launched a rocket to try. Oh, bullshit. You're making this up. I gotta go get my laptop because I'm not believing this. Right? Hang on. Hang on. I'm going to get my laptop. This is the craziest shit I've ever heard. You know, something the size of a car, right, is big. But bigger than 435 feet? That could mess shit up. Hang on. That's good. That'll create a wave even if it hits the ocean. Look. Yeah. Hang on. My shit. Fuck. No, oh, there it is. I don't believe this. When did you all hear it? When did you hear about this? Did they just announce this? Is that true? Because, man, I'm on the internet all the time. I didn't see this. When did they announce this? I saw it today. So, they already know it's hitting water, I think. Right? But they're going to try and blow it up just for the hell of it. So they blow it up. Really? Hang on. Should worry about an asteroid impact. It's interesting. And probably not for yourself. NASA's testing one technique that might be used. A large asteroid threatened to collide Earth. But just how high are the odds of such a dangerous rock? After all, you don't need to panic. The newly launched double asteroid that should test, or DART, is designed to test whether hitting an asteroid with a spacecraft can alter the rock's trajectory enough to avoid predicted collision with the Earth, given enough lead time. The DART mission will target Dimorphos or whatever, which is a satellite of a larger asteroid called whatever. There's no chance of the pair hitting Earth, no matter how the NASA probe fires. According, there's no. It's not going to hit Earth. So don't pose any threat, but asteroid. It's not going to hit Earth. That's what it says. There's no chance of the pair hitting Earth, no matter how the NASA probe fires, according to mission personnel. That's what I'm saying. Is not hitting Earth. That's what I see. Dead spacecraft on Mars spotted in new photos. What? Hang on, what the fuck was that? It's not gonna hit Earth. You got me all excited, man. I thought, something cool was gonna happen, and then maybe the aliens were gonna come, park over DC. Man, why'd y'all get me all excited, man? You were excited, yeah, but it's not. Larger asteroid stronger than a nuke headed towards Earth late December. Large asteroid stronger than a nuke heading towards Earth late December. Well, that's not for a month. 2018 AH is estimated to be 190 meters long, similar to the Tunguska, the asteroid that hit Russia. I mean, it would be far more powerful than a nuclear bomb. The large asteroid the size of the Washington Monument is heading for Earth in late December, that if it impacts would cause devastation far greater than an atomic bomb, according to NASA's asteroid tracker. This asteroid is estimated to be about 190 meters wide and is set to pass Earth on December 27th. The asteroid is likely to hit the planet, however expected. All right. It's not hitting Monday. There is something that's hitting Monday, and it's big. We got a month, okay? The asteroid is likely to hit the planet, however expected to pass by at a distance a 4 point. Hang on. Wait a minute. The asteroid is unlikely to hit the planet, however, is expected to pass by at a distance of 4.5 million kilometers. For comparison, the distance between the Earth and the Moon is 384 km, about a twelfth of that. Well, it's not even close. That's not even close, man. It's not going to hit the Earth. They would already know. Has come by Earth before and is at a much closer distance. In 2018, flew past Earth at a distance of 296,758 km. 3/4 of the distance of Earth, from the Earth and the Moon. It had gone unnoticed due to the dimness, and scientists therefore didn't see it coming. When did it do that? In 2018. So it returns every 3 years. They think this thing's going to hit in 3 years, I bet. I bet they do. Because they can figure out the trajectory. They've already mapped it out. They know what it's doing. Interesting. So what do we got? 2024, is that when it's going to hit? I bet that's what this is all about. Since that time, no asteroid of such size had come that close to Earth, and none are expected to until 2028, right? When a massive, nearly a kilometer long, 153814 2001 WN5 will arrive, but it won't hit the planet either, being expected to pass at a distance of 200,049 km, even closer than 2018 did. Sometime we're going to get hit. They've been saying this for years. And there could be a one coming that, that we don't know about. Hey! Ordinarily, it can be difficult to accurately guess, as size often varies, but in the case, astronomers happen to have a very good idea of exactly how destructive it would be, because something like this has happened before. The last time large asteroids struck the planet, 2013 in Russia, when a 17-meter asteroid exploded in the atmosphere. That's 17 meter. That's not the size of this thing. This thing's huge. That was a cool looking thing. People had dashboard cams and got that. But the last impact from an asteroid this big was in 1908 above the Tunguska River in Russia, in what is known to become as the Tunguska event. The asteroid, that leveled trees for just, it was like a big bomb. This asteroid is believed to have been about the same size as 2018 AH, if not smaller. And the asteroid exploded in the air several kilometers above the area and produced a massive 12 megaton explosion, causing widespread destruction of thousands of kilometers. It would make it about 800 times more powerful than Little Boy. Approximately 15 kiloton atomic bomb detonated during World War II over Hiroshima, and 600 times more than Fat Man, the 20 kiloton one detonated over the Nagasaki 3 days later. According to Encyclopedia Britannica, the U.S. government report at the time stated that Hiroshima suffered 135,000 casualties, more than half of its population, in Naguska, 64,000, a third of its population. Ours are so much stronger than that now. It's crazy. Death toll from Tunguska event was extremely low. That was because it was in the middle of nowhere. It's like Siberia, I think. However, only around 3 people thought to have been killed in it due to how remotely and sparsely populated the region was. But the damage was still evident, with about 80 million trees flattened, winds of around 27 km, a second bursting around, and a very loud noise heard far and wide. Tremors in the air were felt as far away as even Washington and Indonesia. A few eyewitness accounts that do recount the terrifying explosion, strong winds, tremors. Hang on, don't fucking do that, computer. Come on, man. Don't screw me around. Here we go. Few eyewitnesses account do exist, recounting the terrifying explosion, strong winds, tremors, and incredibly loud noises. The sky split in two, and fire appeared high and wide over the forest. Recounted a man who was about 65 kilometers south of the explosion. The split in the sky grew, and the entire north side was covered with fire, he said. At the moment, I became so hot that I couldn't bear it, as my shirt was on fire from the northern side, where the fire was. It came strong heat. I wanted to tear off my shirt and throw it down, but then the sky shut closed, and the strong thump sounded, and I was thrown a few meters. I lost my senses for a moment, but then my wife ran out and led me to the house. After such noise came, as if rocks were falling or cannons were firing, the earth shook, and when I was on the ground, I pressed my head down, fearing rocks would smash it, he said. When the sky opened up, hot winds raced between the houses like from cannons, which left traces in my ground like pathways and damaged some crops. Later we saw that many windows were shattered and the barn, a part of an iron lock, snapped. The Tunguska event was the largest in recorded history, although larger prehistoric ones happened, and is one of the largest explosions ever recorded, far more powerful than many nuclear bombs. If 2018A hit, it could cause something similar. According to NASA, any asteroid 140 meters in diameter or larger could have a potentially catastrophic impact if it crashed into Earth. I bet. The destructive nature of the asteroids, even small ones, is something well known by experts. The space agencies around the world monitoring for potential catastrophes and catastrophic impacts, as well as reaching potential means of stopping them, researching potential means of stopping them. One method for possibly stopping the impact of an asteroid is through the use of deflection, which would mean launching something to slightly alter its path. The most prominent of these is the double asteroid redirection, or DART mission, currently underway, the result of the efforts by NASA and Applied Physics Laboratory. In layman's terms, it means punching an asteroid with a rock with enough speed to change its direction by a fraction of a percent. The DART mission is humanity's first real attempt at testing defense against asteroid impacts that was launched towards the Didymos binary asteroid system. They've been talking about this for a while. I mean, it's, the Earth's due for some shit, don't you think? Like, what about, like, switching of the poles, like the magnetic poles? Isn't the Earth due for something like that? Hasn't it been, like, hundreds of thousands of years since that has taken place? I wonder what that would do. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like the poles, they switch. I don't know, something like that. Listen to me, I'm thinking of all the fun stuff that could go down. Me and Destiny are preppers. Well, we might be. Maybe. Something's coming. What else could happen? There's fun stuff, like, no, it's not. It wouldn't be fun. It'd be a nightmare. A CME that was real. Yeah, it is overdue. That was like the pandemic, man. They've been talking about a pandemic for how long? You know, there was talk of that. I remember when in the 80s. Yeah, a pandemic could really happen, or, you know. All that time passed until this happened. But I mean, the Earth is overdue for the poles switching. Also, the last time there was a CME that was so strong, there was like getting they were using whatever it was, the Morse code and the fucking telegraph, and supposedly the lines were like sparking. So what would it do to ours? It would knock the grid down. I'm sure we wouldn't have electricity. And the last time that happened, that was like in the 1800s. So that could happen. Yellowstone is a supervolcano, and that could blow. That could blow. And if that blows, we're screwed. We're real screwed. Something like that would, like, supervolcano would make it black for at least a year. It's going to be hard, you know, no crops unless they're, you know, hydroponic and inside. What else could happen besides that? There's a CME, there's a volcano. Well, earthquakes happen every year. Big flooding, right? Oh, we got the heating of the earth. It's up like a degree and a half or something, which is huge. That's good. That's a good one. How else can we fucking put a fork in it? That's right here. The fucking heating of the earth. It's hotter. That's just going on. Asteroid, you know, whatever. Asteroids. Another pandemic could happen. Don't think it can't. We could still be dealing with. This is so uplifting, but we could still be dealing with COVID. You know, it turns into an endemic, but something else. You know, or maybe this just keeps mutating because nobody wants to fucking go get a vaccine, or people do, but I'll keep doing it. But there could be something. That, H1N1 or whatever, the swine flu, is that what that was? It killed like 17 or 35,000 people, something like that. I remember when that was going on. That was scary as shit. That was, man. I remember getting sort of paranoid. It was like, fuck, this seems like it's out of control. And then somehow they contained that one. You know. Jesus Christ. The internet could go down for a couple hours and I'd be flipping out. That's catastrophic. You know, losing power on the internet. You can't go on the internet. What do you mean I can't live stream? We have no power. Oh, wait a minute. I could live stream on my phone. I don't need power, but oh, wait a minute. I have that thing. Yeah, I could still live stream. Oh, that thing that Sean sent. That power thing. I got something else that it's an artificial intelligence war turning on us. I don't really. Gamma rays from a distant quasar blows our atmosphere out like a candle. Is that right? That's a sweet one. Thanks, Craig. Getting nuked. Yeah. Getting nuked. Yeah, just doing it to ourselves. Like, fuck it. They nuked us, we're gonna nuke them back. Just Yeah, that's a big one because human beings are some are crazy. They are freaking insane. That is a big one. You know, that's not good. Others sort of like, my religion's the best. I'm gonna start a war with you. That's weird. That's been going on a long time. You know, the Crusades. Jesus Christ. Churches, you know, not clean. My this March, my husband and I are going to Lapland, Finland, to see Northern Lights, lakes, and hopefully bears and freshwater seals. Freshwater seals, really? What's that like? An otter? Oh, I don't. Bigfoot's in the woods. I'm looking forward to snowboarding. Yeah, me too. I'm gonna get the skateboard out too, and I'm gonna do some of that this spring. Get the old fiber flex and get some WD-40 and get the wheels rolling. You know, freshwater seals. I will look at them. I will. I didn't know that existed. Thought all seals were living in salt water. So I stand corrected. I thank you. I'm already staying in an igloo. Where are you? That really? Are you staying in the hotel igloo? Is that what you're talking about? Do I snowboard? What kind of question is that? Yes, after Ice Age they evolved. Yeah. Oh, you are staying at that hotel. Is that what, in Sweden? Where is that? Seals are smart. Lapland, Finland. Oh, is that where you are right now? You're in that hotel. I know that hotel. Looks pretty cool. Is it cold? Have you gone to the bar and had a fucking cold drink? No. Hang on. You're not there yet. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? But that's where the hotel is, right? I saw that ice hotel in March. It's beautiful. It's not the ice hotel. It's an igloo? Really? It's not the, oh, you know the ice hotel. You know what I'm talking about. So you're going to stay in an actual igloo. Let me tell you something. Not yet. We will go there in March. Right, okay. Let me tell you something about staying in an igloo. It's going to be cold. It doesn't matter. Yes, with windows and a bathroom. It's still going to be fucking cold. Okay? Why do you want to put yourself through that torture? That sounds like no fun. I would go to like the Ritz-Carlton or something. Like, there's a jacuzzi in my bathtub, in my bathroom. Okay, I'll go there. It's 75 with fine dining. I know, but the Northern Lights, I need to see them. So that's where the igloo is. It's a B&B type thing. You go stay in the igloo and you can see the Northern Lights. All right. I think during a CME, we can see Northern Lights during a CME, like as low as like New York, and I think so. No resort. Well, who owns the igloo? I go to the Manson Hotel. I can't go a day without speaking to P.O. and Toxic. Oh, I know. It's the sisterhood. You guys will probably go on a vacation to an igloo too. I tried Jasper National Park to see them and oh, well then you don't know if you're staying in an igloo. You're trying. It's a resort with several igloos. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so you are gonna stay in one of the igloos at the resort. Gotcha. All right, yeah, I could see you guys going to an igloo together. Body heat to stay warm in that shithole. I'm sorry, that just does not. Or the ice hotel looks cool. It's pretty. It looks pretty cold. I sit out there for 45 minutes doing live streaming, talking about dogs and shit. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going in. But you're gonna go stay in a hotel, man. All right, in an igloo. How is it heated? By fire? Do they have a fire in the middle or something? What, like bearskin rugs and shit? They got fired in the igloo resort in Lapland, Finland. Reindeer, freshwater seals, And how do they heat the igloo? Look up Google, you see. How do they heat your igloo? Did they give you an electric blanket? Because you're going to be cold. That sounds miserable, dude. Cool. It sounds, don't tell Destiny about it. She'll want to, like, if we get money together, she'll want to go there because it sounds cool. I'll be freezing my fucking ass off. Oh, no, we won't go there. Destiny, she can tolerate the cold, but if we go anywhere, it'll be the Amazon. We're going. No, there's bats down there. I get cold easy, but will suffer for nature for a small time. Yeah, but do you know how the igloos are heated? Seriously, what kind of heat do they have? A fireplace or an electric blanket? It really sounds like, Let me see one. Oh yeah, go look. You want to know that before you go, like, you're gonna be cold. I bet if there was, like, you're sleeping on bearskin rugs or something, maybe, you probably want to sleep on a mattress because that's gonna insulate you from the ice in the igloo. So I bet you're sleeping on mattresses. I bet you're gonna be cold though. It's like sleeping in a refrigerator, a freezer. Listen. I used to come up here during the winter. One time I came up here, it was about 15 degrees below, and I only had I was up here, like, it's not even long enough to, like, heat the place up. Right, that's how cold it was. I had a wood-burning stove. See your breath right by the wood-burning stove. It was just freezing. I'd sleep with a winter coat on, a hat, gloves, multiple layers of pants. It was pretty difficult. I did it. Blankets, a lot of blankets on. Man, I don't know. Peter Kane, I left that asshole that abused me for years. Then I met my best friends because of this channel, not to mention your best dog trainer. Oh, well, thank you, Rahel. Electrically heated as warm as a normal hotel that has walls of ice. Okay. Have fun. I don't know. I've seen, like, what was it, the movie? The famous movie, like, made in, like, the 20s about the Eskimos, but Eskimos had already sort of, like, gone into town, so they paid some Eskimo family, that's the controversy, to go live in an igloo, and they documented it with film. It's an interesting film, and it looks cold. It's interesting. The woman wakes up. This is true. I remember this in that movie. It's an interesting movie. It's black and white. She wakes up, and what she has to do is to get her boots, or her husband's boots, soft enough so that he can put them on because they're frozen. She chews on them. I shit you not. It looked rough. The guy was going to kill a whale or seal, something like that, in a kayak made out of skins. If he went in the water, he'd be, dead. Instantly dead. Talk about a rough life. I think I remember that they were just paid pittance to do it too. Like, block because I don't like that profile pic. I don't care who'd you block? Who'd you block? What was their, I don't need to know. Who cares? Make your own judgment. Block them. Nanook of the North. It might be called Nanook of the North. Let's see. Nanook of the North is the famous Eskimo film. Nanook of the North, 1922. 1922. Nanook of the North is a 1922 American silent film which combines elements of documentary, docudrama at the time when the concept was separating films into. Here's the controversy. Nanook of the North has been embroiled in controversy because the extravagant claims to documentary realism. After all, Nanook and others like them really didn't hunt their own prey, and the walrus and the seals we see being hunted, you know. So they weren't really doing that anymore. They'd like gone into town. It was easier to, you know. Being hunted weren't in on any joke. After all, Nanook and others like him really did hunt their own prey, and the walrus and seals were being hunted weren't in on any joke. Okay, that's a good point. Let's see what they're saying. He hunted them. He was in a kayak made out of skins. I don't know who's gonna, you know, so what? Like, you know, things change. They still know the ways, clearly. What happened to Nanook? There are also moments of hazard as they are nearly lost in a sudden snowstorm and sometimes great hunger and desperation. These are suggested in the film, but became real in the aftermath. Nanook, lost in a storm, died of starvation 2 years after Flathery filmed him. It's rough living in Alaska now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you live in Alaska or some parts of Canada, that's rough. You're stuck 200 miles from anyone, and you can't get a plane in, and you have an infected tooth. This is true, because I know people that have lived in Alaska. You pull your own tooth. You pull your own tooth? Are you insane? You have no choice. So it's still, here's a review by Siskel and Ebert. I would watch that again. It's an interesting film. It's the best description that we have. You know, it's as close as you're gonna get. It was rough, man. I just remember that, like, Nanook's wife chewing his shoes because they were frozen. Chewing them to get them loose enough to put them on. There, now your shoes warmed up. I mean, chewing it. Can you slip it on? And go get in that kayak made out of a freaking skin and kill a walrus, a giant walrus. Drag it back here, and that way we have some blubber to eat. Jesus Christ. I don't know. They still eat some of that stuff up there. I know that if you're Native American or Native Alaskan, whatever they call it. Like, you can hunt whale, I believe. Some whales, they can take some whales. Which, if I was there and one of my friends in Alaska was offered that stuff. It's like fermented whale meat, I think. And she said, I didn't want to eat it. It just smelled too weird. I would have eaten it for sure. Seal. Yeah, maybe it was seal meat. It was seal meat. It was like fermented seal meat. I'd try it. Why not? You know, I don't want to be rude. You know, I'm in somebody's kitchen and they're offering me some canned fermented seal meat. little whale meat, I'll try it. Why not? I don't want to hunt whales with a crossbow or anything crazy, but I would definitely be polite in the person's kitchen. I'd be like, hey, thanks a lot. I get to eat some seal. Well, what's extremely endangered? Oh, the freshwater seal. Yeah, not the. They can take like pilot whales or something that there's, they're limited, but there's, native people up there can take that, it's sort of regulated. They're not just like indiscriminately, whatever, taking pilot whales, but whatever. I don't know, seals, whatever they're doing. I don't know. I think you're referring to the whales that come in. No, I'm talking in Alaska. Yeah. Do you really call it a fjord in Alaska? I think we call them the bay or whatever. I don't know. I don't live up there, but I know Norwegian countries, like, still whaling's allowed. I don't know. And maybe Japan is still hunting dolphins. I don't know. What are you going to say? We eat cow. How can you tell them not to? You can ask them not to. Please don't kill all the dolphins. They're cool. Leave them alone. Well, hey, do me a favor. Just leave them alone. Just breed some cows and let the dolphins swim in the freaking ocean. I don't know. It's just like some animals aren't meant to be eaten. I don't want to eat a monkey. I don't want to eat gorilla meat. I don't want to eat bat. I don't want to eat a dolphin or a dog or a cat. That could be a song, or that could be like Dr. Seuss. Oh, you eat fish? But I couldn't eat whale or dolphin or seal. A mini dolphin? There's a mini dolphin? Like what? Like this big? I've talked about this. Like if they could come up, if somebody could breed dolphins down to like something this big, and you had like, yeah, I do. I'd take a mini one. If I had, like, say, a lot of money, and somebody could breed down a dolphin about this big, and I could, like, have, like, say, my own inland ocean that was, it's this big, like, say, 4 football fields and 300 feet deep. Sign me up. I get a wetsuit. I will be friends with that dolphin. I get a couple of them. They won't be alone. And I'll be in there every day. And I'll take Gus the Labrador in there. He likes to swim. And we'll all be friends. It'll be like Ebony and Ivory. You know what I'm saying? A mini dolphin. It would be great. But, nobody wants to do that. I want to do that. That's another one of my inventions. A mini giraffe? Fuck. It's like this high? Yeah, for the pet industry. Who wouldn't want one? Who wouldn't want like 50 of them? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just say I had a lot of money, okay? I've also thought about this, right? 150 Labradors swimming in a giant pond. 150. I'm directing them all telepathically. Think about it. I've seen many baby dolphins too. Cute for your eyes and those. A baby dolphin is one of the most adorable animals I've ever seen. It's right up there with a baby platypus, which the platypus is. Who wouldn't love that animal? Yeah, baby dolphin is like one of the most adorable creatures, but it just doesn't stay small. So what's the point? Pink dolphins. Are you talking about the freshwater dolphins in the Amazon? They're kind of weird looking, but how about this? If they could, we bred dogs, like, say, we could breed down the manatee to being like the size of a Cocker Spaniel, right? And you had like a couple football fields and a lot of lettuce. It'd be beautiful. That'd be a beautiful animal. I'd let my 150 Labradors swim in the water with the tiny manatees, the teacup manatees, smaller than a Cocker Spaniel, like the size of a Brittany Spaniel sized manatees. How much could they eat? You're talking about some lettuce, like one thing of lettuce a day. Here you go, manatee. What's mini woolies? Woolly mammoth? They won't do that, and they haven't made the dinosaur chicken that they've been talking about, and I'm pissed off. But I am still saying that if I had money, I would invest in gene splicing, CRISPR technology. That's what I would do. I don't really have anything to invest. But if we're gonna get a dino chicken, that is how we're gonna get it. Clearly. We haven't done that. They have the DNA of woolly mammoth in that cave in Siberia, and they were talking about, producing that. Have they? No. That one that they keep trying. Yeah, the movie Splice. I watched it with Destiny. It's the weirdest shit I've ever seen. That was the weirdest fucking movie I've ever. I'm watching this going, oh, now she's gonna get like by the creature that changes sexes. He was weird fucking movie, right? How could he do that, She was so unhuman like sick. Got sick. That's very weird movie. I might have to watch it again. There's a real, like, they went for it, Like, okay, let's make a movie and let's make this really strange. She's gonna be real weird looking, and he's gonna come on. They're gonna have something going on, and then it's gonna be jealousy, and then fucking weird. That was such a weird movie. You and Destiny gotta check out a movie called Cold Skin. You'll love it. Cold Skin? What's it about? Can't be as weird as Spice or Splice, whatever it was. What's Cold Skin? Let me look it up. Got my trusty computer machine. Cold Skin. Sounds like a vampire movie. 2017 film. Okay. Horror sci-fi. You can watch it on YouTube for free. Hang on. Let me watch the. Oh, this is.
Watch live sports, shows, and news.
I'm gonna turn the sound off. I don't want to get up. The whole thing's on YouTube. It's an hour and 46 minutes long. Let's go to 10 minutes. There's an ocean. There's a guy looking out. He's got a sextant. He's about to look through a sextant. He's in an ocean. Hang on. Let's get to the serious shit. It's a merman. Oh, he's shooting at something. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we might have to watch this, huh? Oh, maybe I've seen this. Maybe not. It's got a lot of commercials in it, that's for sure. Hang on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hang on. Another commercial? Come on, man. Hang on. It's just, there's a vampire or something. It's dark, I can't see it. There's stuff flying up. Okay, hang on. Those creatures, oh, they're all over the lighthouse. Right? They're humanoids. Oh, this thing is like eating this guy's leg wound? Get the fuck out of here. We're running out of supplies, running out of ammunition. What did I just see? What are you, oh, it's a green humanoid thing. That's their friendly one? Oh, okay, now I see it. Yeah, that's pretty, that's like, what is up with that? Those are weird looking, huh? I guess he helped her, she helped him. Oh, there she is. She's out in the, hang on. He made her a little boat. Oh, she's weird looking. That's a weird looking creature. The makeup's great. Oh, I think he's in love too. Is it another one of these movies? We like the. Oh, he is. He's all starry-eyed looking at her. He's in love. That's a creature, dude. You better keep walking. He's sick. They went all out in this movie too, huh? He's giving her. He made her a boat. He's looking at her all like. Oh my God, their heads are together. Sick. Are they gonna kiss? He's gonna try and kiss her, I think. Hang on. What do you make that boat out of? He is. Hang on. She's getting flipped out. She's running off because she thinks the guy has a boner or something. She's terrified. He's like, come back. No, come back. Come back. I want you to be my... Oh, she runs like a freak. I run like that in my dreams. Sort of like a dog, like a real fast dog. You know, my front legs are coming up. Like a werewolf. You know what I'm talking about? He's walking around with this old Mauser or something. It's not a very modern gun, and he's trying to fight off these freakazoids, and he's in love with one of them. Oh, hang on. She's creeping around behind him. They're looking at a boat. She's fascinated by him, but... Oh, she's in love too. I think they're both in love. I don't know what they're going to do with the boat. Maybe go on a honeymoon. Here's an old dude that the creature was licking his wound on his leg. And he seems to be fine now. He's in the lighthouse. He was like cranking up the light or something. Yeah, that's a freak. Oh, wait a minute. Now I put ahead. He is. The one dude's rowing the boat, and the other dude is like sort of naked, but in a like there's a fur around him, like and it looks like they're going someplace. Like, oh, he's going to a ship for some reason that's sunken. probably where his wife is from. Yeah, I'll have to, I'm fascinated by this. I do have to look at the. Oh, hang on, he's in a diving bell. And he's down there in the ocean and like a diving bell, oh, and there's one of those creatures, and he just fell backwards. He's flipped out. He don't know what to do. I think he's getting a knobber. Hang on. Is that what's going on here? It's getting weird. Gee, thanks for the recommendation. Yeah, on YouTube it has a ton. It has a ton of commercials, but it did look pretty weird. Like up there was Splice, but sort of like they kind of have like antiquated firearms for sure. They're living in a lighthouse, but man, that makeup job was good. It did look good. The freak that he falls in love with, she loved him too, I could tell. They loved each other. Sick. Which is the same premise as Aquaman, so what's the difference? Except this thing looked like a real freak. Bowser, Chippy, and Leo, they all are good. I see stuff from, Chippy was here a little while ago. Leo's dad will send me videos of Leo's fucking rocking out. I want when people stay away from me, it's a good time. I don't know what you're talking about. Chippy Whippy, yeah, Chippy was awesome. It was great seeing that little bastard. I love him. Chippy Whippy. He's a little nut. He is. What's Weapon? Is that a movie? Yeah, he's got a mullet. He's a dog with a mullet. That's right. I'm going to get a set of bagpipes, good. Okay, I'm at 2:37. That's like hours of doing this. It is a job. It's my job, but I'm gonna have to go and check on Destiny and make sure she's okay. There could be a creature that crawled in the window, and I don't want that to happen. So, yeah, like everybody gets rabies, like a virus like rabies, sure. That could be the next thing. Thanks, movie. I'll see y'all. Bye-bye. Good night, PL.